What the hell? Holy hell! I wasn't even ready. I was putting out the Discord announcement. Craze just dropped the 20 memberships. Good God! Thank you very much, dude. Holy hell! They're rolling in. What was that, dude? You had your finger on the trigger? Thank you. Thank you very much. Good God. Let's go. That's what I should be saying. Why? What are you cheering for? But thank you very fucking much, dude. Appreciate it. Oh my God, I love that somebody you just gifted's name is just Banana Man, not Banana Nanner Man. He's a fake. He's not the real one. It's stream time, baby! Are you ready? Are you? I need honest opinions. I just had like 2 cups of coffee. Should I get a third? Thoughts, opinions. Give me some pure pressure here. I'm about to do it. My finger's on that trigger. All right, that's where I'm at. Also, any of you guys who are getting these memberships, if you're in chat right now, please say thank you to Craze. All right, because that is a crazy, generous thing for them to do. Get a third and a fourth. You guys are terrible influences on me. You say, if I don't get the 4th cup of coffee, you're calling me a pussy? Well, my dad didn't raise no pussy. That's the gosh darned truth, I'll tell you what. 100 coffee. Dude, what the flip? Didn't get it, but your wallet sacrifices appreciated. Craze, true. Thank you again, Craze. That is absurd. Actually absurd. And as always, I appreciate you very much. Since I'm going to be working on stuff that is very ultimate forging, which I do have a weird mental block around, I'm going to go get myself that cup of coffee, all right? And when I get back, I will do a funny little chair monologue. Did I read your previous post? No, but when I get back from grabbing this cup of coffee real quick, point me to it, and I'll check it out. I will be right back. We'll get started here in like 3 minutes. Sorry for the delay, you guys. Apologies. I had that coffee took a little longer to make, and had to go run some errands in the toilet. All right, I'm back though. I'm ready. Are you ready? Better be freaking ready. Hello, welcome to the stream, guys. I started out on Forge World today because we are gonna do the last required fixes on it at some point in the stream, and I already have the awesome Halo Reach Tyrant turret set up. Now, honestly, I haven't had any time recently at all to, well, I haven't spent much time on Halo stuff recently. I'm working on a ton of other non-Halo projects, and in my other free time, I've just been having too much fun with 3D printing and making stuff. And I will have some cool 3D printed stuff to show you. I'm planning on printing a gigantic Scarab out at some point. It'll be really fun. But that's neither here nor there because you're here for mods. You want to see that good stuff. Let me show you what we did last. Did I get a haircut yet? No, but I'm going to very shortly. Shortly makes it sound like it's going to happen like today. No, very soon though. What printer do I have? I have a FlashForge Adventurer 5M Pro. Very good starter printer. I was recommended it by Skibbity Noodle. Sorry, didn't want to mispronounce his name there. And it's really good. It's like a very, very easy printer to use. It came with everything. It's like for a beginner, it's so nice. Tombo, good to see you. Thank you so much for the 33 months. My God. Thank you. Said it. 33 long months and still no poop limo. Unacceptable. Listen, if you really want the poop limo, just keep spamming me and reminding me and being really annoying about it. That's what everybody else does when they want stuff from me, so you just gotta join the cause, you know what I'm saying? You know what? The effects on this are pretty good, actually. I feel like I could probably refine these a bit more, but like sound and visual-wise, this is not bad. It's been a couple days since I've worked on this, and I like it. It's not bad. That's good. I like that. Oh, you know what I want to do, actually? Dude, screw Forge World for like a second. Let's save. Let's go to Huge Grass, dude. I want to see this on Huge Grass and see what it's like. I'm going in. Hello, me, insane guy whose hair is way too long. It's good to see you. I missed you so. I'm not bald. Shut the hell up. You're bald. Bald. That's how I read it every time I see somebody type that in chat, okay? So I'm gonna get a haircut soon, okay? The bald allegations are gonna be put to rest. You're gonna see me with a lovely short haircut. Full head of hair on my bald streamer. I'm your haired streamer, man! My YouTube For You page showed me your Harvester project last year. Are you gonna add it to Ultimate Forge? No, not right now. If I'm ever gonna do the Harvester again, I'm totally remaking that thing from the ground up. The model from Halo 4, while it is the original, obviously, the art style is way closer to Halo 5 than it is to Halo Reach. It was a DLC thing added to Halo 4, and then clearly at that time they were rocking that new Halo 5 style art style in the studio, and I don't know, dude, the Harvester looks like it came straight out of Halo 5. It was a little bit rough. He's so insecure about being bald, just embrace it. Dude, you guys constantly saying that I'm bald is going to make me bald. Who's liking some true? Craze, thank you for the kind words there. If you like Halo modding content, consider leaving a like and also subscribing. Thank you. Alright, what I wanted to... The reason I came here... Oh, shit, I forgot I changed out this for sand accidentally. I gotta fix that later. I remember that now. Yeah, I gotta switch this back. Well, screw it. Actually, the sand, it doesn't match at all, but it's kind of cool to see. It threw me off for a second there. Yeah, when I was doing the textures for Forge World, I accidentally edited the wrong material. Oopsies! Sand looks nice. It just doesn't match the rest of everything here. Mateus, thank you for the 9 months! I need to go full-on military buzz cut? Absolutely not! Thank you for 9 months of membership. I refuse to do that. Instead, I will happily just get a shorter haircut, you know. Give myself that standard Zoomer haircut, you know, where it's a little long on top, short on the sides, easy peasy. Nothing else required. That is not a crate, is it? Isn't it a scenery? Let's see. Not gonna lie, I kind of like it. What are we talking about? Oh, the sand. Yeah, I don't know. Sand's... yeah. Give myself a 1. Well, it's too much of a zoomer to run a buzz cut. He's gonna have that phantom fade. Yeah, I'm gonna have the barber go and he's gonna put like electricity marks carved in. That's gonna be so sick. Yo, that's not the username I was expecting to go along with that. Audible Fizz with the 23 months. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the membership. We are willing it into existence. Bald mod active. No, you could not make me bald. Anthony, thank you for 42 months. Appreciate it. You could try a bald cap. See if we notice. Listen, I'm gonna start my stream tomorrow, and we'll see if you notice. We'll see. I don't think you're gonna notice. If I start my stream and I'm bald, you guys better start screaming about my hair. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Here is the base of the Tyrant. Wow, that's actually a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be. Look, as a test here, I'm gonna delete this. I'm not going to save this, but I'm going to delete these as a test here. What the fuck did I just delete? Alright, as a test though, put this here. Oh, this is never going to fit here, is it? Oh wait, maybe if I rotate it actually. Like that? That could work. It's just the angle of this terrain is atrocious. It's going to be floating. That's like the best I could get, and that still has like ground clipping through the inside. Eesh. I mean, ideally it would be flipped around, right? Like that. Terrain is not built for this. You know what? We'll just let it float a little bit. Who cares? Not me! Okay, wait, just go up a little more. Just a little more. How much is that floating? Yeah, nobody would ever notice. By the way, I'm not, like, actually doing this. I'm just curious to see what it would look like. Paint a building on uneven ground? Yeah. It do be like that. I'm just checking it out, though. Chances are I'm going to delete this, like, immediately. And go back to what I know already works. And it is good. Where am I? Help. Help. Okay, there we go. What my plan was just kind of put this in here. Since Huge Grass is like an already finished map that could have something like this placed into it very easily, I was just curious how it would look. I think that would about do it. Okay, that's kind of cool. I should probably rotate it. Oops. I guess I can't actually, because if I rotate it around too much, you can't like shoot the core. I have to do like that. Maybe like that. Yeah, I mean, I guess that could work. It's just such a weird. Whatever, dude. I'm forever bald. That's actually not true. That's actually not true. That's actually. Oh, let me check. Yeah, that's actually not true. So that's actually not true. Fuck! Craze! Holy shit! With the 69, my fucking ears just detonated. Thank you very much. Holy shit!
He's not bald. He is just going through a thing called blading. Also, I just want to say, bald.
Okay, well. Listen, I'm gonna go. I don't know here. I'm gonna talk about something a little bit crazy, a little bit wacky, and that is the fact that. And hear me out on this, okay? You guys listening? My ears are bleeding. Wasn't me. You can blame Craze. I didn't do that. The thing I'm gonna talk about, okay, is balding, okay? And what's really cool about balding is I don't have to worry about it because I'm not doing it. Let me move my camera. There we go. Okay, nice. See, now we can see, does this fit? No, I actually think the Halo 3 anti-air gun looks way better. You know, now people are saying the sand is kind of good. If I had a better way to blend it, I would actually also agree that it looks kind of good. The sand does look kind of cool. It doesn't fit at all color-wise, but it's kind of cool. I'd love to... Maybe I should just retexture huge grass one day. Let's just make it a big desert. I love sand. I hate sand. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere. Oh, huge sand. That was the original plan for this mod. I don't know how many of you guys remember. I used the Arc AI War mod that I used to work on. Was originally going to be a sand version of Huge Ass, but I was really bad at mapping and I didn't know how to make it work. So I just gave up on it and turned it into a giant AI war. That's what that map was originally. That's why it's a giant box canyon. Okay, so I'm rebooting. We're going to go back to Forge World really quickly. I want to work on Forge World for a second, and then I want to go to the Ocean Sandbox. We're going to do the aircraft carrier, because that's like the last thing. Also, I figured out why stuff was crashing on Forge World. Let me boot up tag test here and show you guys. I don't know how to fix this other than just removing giant objects, but if you spawn an enormous object on the Halo 3 Forge World map, you will crash guaranteed every single time. Every single time. Vader? No idea who that is. Sounds like you're just making up names. Game, multiplayer, sandbox. Game, start. We're going to do levels, multi, Forge Halo / Forge Halo. Okay. So we're loading it up in Forge right now, Forge World. And also, we should have it in Sapien in the background here as well. Today by the editor. There we go. Anyway, the point I was trying to get to is that if you spawn an object to, like, load to the ground on the map, that's, like, really big, like a Lich or, like, a Corvette or something, crash. Instantly. Instant crash. So, I may have to remove some of the enormous, large, gigantic objects. Because they just don't really work good on here. Like, I don't want people to be building and they forget to save, and then they're like, oh boy, I want to spawn in a Lich! And then the fucking map explodes and crashes and they lose all their work. So as awesome as it would be to have those, the risk of them just, like, exploding violently. But why does it crash? To be honest, I don't know. My suspicion is that maybe the map is, like, too big and complicated. Something like that could be the case. But honestly, I'm just not entirely sure. I'm gonna try setting its bounding radius really low. Right now it's at 32 world units. Wait, is that right? 32 world units? I'm gonna set it to like 16. I lied. I'm gonna set it to 0 and see what happens. It was 32. Somebody remember that for me. I'll inevitably forget somehow. It was 32. All right. Lich is updated here. So we go into here. We go all the way up here. We have plenty of space. We're gonna spawn in ourselves a Lich. Totally not crash. Fuck, fuck! It crashed. Even when I moved all the way up there. It's just, it's too big, dude. The Lich is too large. Wouldn't that be a problem they figured out instead? Normally they say, no room and they teleport you up. Yeah, I honestly don't know exactly the reason why it does that. It's very annoying. It's not supposed to happen. None of the other maps do it. If you don't have enough room, it just says, not enough room, and then you're fine. It could be due to the fact that that most of the map is like locked in, but the seams don't work well, and so it like tries to put you up and then fails because the seams, if you look, the actual seams on the map are unmatched, it says. But I think that's just due to portaling. The actual seams should be good, except for like I think in here where there's like one unmatched seam. Anyway, it's fine. I'll just have to probably... I'm just going to remove some of the gigantic super vehicles off this map, and it should be fine. Corbin is making Halo 4 look sexy. Yeah, I actually haven't seen... Corbin, do you have any posts in the server? I would love to see. Turbo Simp, thank you for the first tip of the stream.
Cock and ball torture.
God damn it.
CBT is a sexual activity involving application of pain or genitals. This may involve direct.
Can I fix the unmatched seams? I don't think so.
squeezing, ball busting.
Okay, 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 thank you so much for the 2 Turbo Sip. That was so generous of you. Thank you so much. The chat now knows about CBT. That's so generous of you to really just lay that knowledge out there. Honestly, that is just so swell and wonderful and thoughtful of you. Really appreciate it. Wait a minute. I just had an idea. You guys see this water texture? You know how it's kind of eh? I just had a thought, okay? This has been bothering me. Sometimes the water texture just looks kind of doo-doo butt-ass, but I just realized the water texture, like here, it's like way too clear and see-through. You can see there's like a little bit of blue tint kind of going through there, but for the most part, you really just like can't even see it. I just had the thought, what if I gave the texture like ultra high quality? Wouldn't that like theoretically fix it? Maybe it just has like really like terrible dithering or something. Let me try that. Where's bitmaps? No, let me just go to shaders. Where's my, give me my ocean water. Forge Halo. Where's my ocean water? There it is. Where is this texture? I need Forge Halo watercolor. I'm pretty sure this has the alpha transparency built into it. Yeah, right there. I think if I just went into here and did best uncompressed color format and re-imported, and then if I also went over to not just the watercolor but the water shape and did the same, this is, yeah, it's, yeah, okay. And I also did best uncompressed color format, save and re-import. Now if we go back in game, let's see, does it look any different? 3, 2, 1, boom. Wow, it doesn't look any different. It's fine, I don't care. It's close enough. I guess the water shader just in Halo 3 acts a little differently than in Halo Reach. Do I make the water... No, I think the waves are fine, honestly. They look good. They remind me of the Reach waves pretty well, and they look nice. Right. So, if we actually look at the entirety of this map... Dude, I'm gonna be so good. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I spent so much time making this map look clean. And I'm not even done, technically, because, like, I gotta add, like cool effects to the waterfalls with, like, fog and stuff. I might not even do that. But... watch this. I'm gonna show you guys my shame, the errors. Here we go. Boom. These are the errors, okay? Now, this one doesn't matter because it's outside the map. Those don't matter because they're outside the map, so we can literally just ignore all of those. They're on a separate BSP where nothing matters and I don't care. These, that's the chair. We don't have to worry about that. And then we literally, the only actual errors left on the map are the bottoms of a couple trees or rocks, which are not even errors. Not even an error. Alright? This one is an overlapping surface. I'm pretty sure that's fine. Literally just some overlap, no open edges. But over here, this is where the actual remaining problems lie. I fixed every other part of this map by hand to play nice in the Halo 3 engine. Except for this back wall here. This back wall sucks wieners. Okay? It does. It's you, Rain. What up, Rain? How do, how do? So my thinking is, what if I just, hear me out, made this not even a real object, it's just visibly there, and I just put a giant collision wall that's so you can't walk into it. That way I don't have to worry about fixing it, because that would take forever. Is the chair breaking everything? No, the chair is perfect, alright? The map. Errors coming from an object, those don't matter. Errors coming from the map, that's going to stop your AI from moving. In order for the AIs to, like, move around, your map can't have any errors. Even one error will make it so when the AI tries to calculate where to go, it just goes, and dies. Like, you can't, like, I'm supposed to sit here and as the map creator go, generate pathfinding. So that, like, it generates, like, a mesh, a map of where all the AI can go. One single error will stop that from happening. The moment there's a single error, the map's gonna be like, I can't do it, I can't tell the AIs where to go, I can't generate your thing.
Holy AI wall, John Halo Man.
Thank you for the 420, Dragons Raw. Appreciate the kindness. Thank you for the tip. Right into the tip jar there. It's a beautiful error wall, okay? This is like the equivalent of the Half-Life 2 error. This is why we have the open edge emoji in chat. For all of the based, green-named YouTube members, by the way. Thank you for your support. Listen. I think this is sort of like a work of art. This is like a modern-day Mona Lisa, you know? It speaks deeply. You get to see a pristine Forerunner wall, but at the same time, you get to see its flaws exposed so raw, so deep. It really just has this deep and powerful emotional charge. Thank you for the 2, Turbo Sim. What? What are you? What? Noble Espanol. Something about the Master Chief in the TV show. Master Cheeks in the Halo TV show. What did you? Huh? What the? Bullshit. Get to work about it. Fine. All right, I'll fix it. It's actually a pretty easy fix. Alternatively, because this part's gonna be boring, we gotta get to this anyway. Alternatively, we could work on the aircraft carrier for the Ocean Sandbox, which is a great map. Okay, one of my favorites. I can't pick favorites, dude. I can't. Wait. Island Sandbox. We're gonna load up Island Sandbox. I can't pick favorites, dude. I love all 10 of the Ultimate Forge 2.0 maps. Crazy that we have 10 maps now. That's disgusting. It's filthy. It's disgusting. It's fucking gross. But like in a good way. That was good. That was good. It's good coffee. Aircraft carrier, yerp. The aircraft carrier is a unique item to the Ocean Island Sandbox map, and I don't think we have a version of it right now that has a physics model. No, that's a lie. We do, but it doesn't have all the textures because Skaboodly used some reach textures for it. Man, this water looks so good. What the hell? I should have just taken this water for the Forge World. This is fucking nice, dude. Oh my god. Anyway. Here is the Island Ocean Sandbox. Very oceany, somewhat islandy. You get to build your own islands and be like, oh boy, I'm gonna make something. You fall in the water and you just fucking 20H. Doctor Oz, thank you for the 2.
Pattern baldness, also known as androgenetic alopecia, is a common type of hair loss that affects adult males in a specific pattern.
Sure.
Specifically rejected shotgun.
What?
Beginning with a receding hairline and thinning at the crown of the head.
Okay, then. Okay. I don't think I have to worry about that, then. I think I'm gonna be just fine, dude. I'm not too worried about that. Thank you so much for the 2. Somebody blow up his wiener. Thank you. Alright, let's see. We need, do we have the aircraft carrier as a crate object yet? I don't believe so. I think it's a scenery object only. Do I even have it on the map? I sure don't. Where's the aircraft carrier from? It's from the multiplayer map in Halo 3. That was part of the ODST DLC. The map is called Longshore. I'm sure you're probably familiar with it. And, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. But it's like a cannon, gigantic navy ship of the UNSC, which is pretty neat. Right, objects, levels, multi-alpine sandbox, forge. Adam, thank you for the 2.
At your leisure, check stream chat.
Okay.
I posted some very important content for you there.
Got you. Let me see if I get the right aircraft carrier there, and then I will check it out instantaneously. Is this the right one? Okay, yeah, this is the Skaboodly one, which should have a physics model. Let me double check. Oh, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so this is good. The only thing that this is missing is, obviously, these textures here, which Skaboodly, I believe, manually added, which is kind of cool. I may have to pick his brain on that one, or just search through it in the Halo Reach files. All right, let me see. Somebody posted in stream chat. Is it Adam? Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That's so cool. I really just have to say that was... thank you so much. Really appreciate the support that I don't need. Watching Oz, I don't need that shit. Watching Oz, you get that shit out of my fucking face. Dearest Rejected, how are you? I'm doing good, Rain. I'm doing good. I've been very busy lately. I haven't had enough time to work on any Halo mods. But I'm doing good. I'm having what they call, in some countries, a pretty good time. Is this really the same boat? I feel like it looked different. Am I tripping? No, it's fine. Anyways. I'm gonna make this into an actual object we can use. Main thing is, I think that I just gotta get these materials, like, working good. I gotta go jump into Blender really quickly. I'm gonna see what the materials are that I'm missing on this, and then I'm gonna take them, and I'm gonna put them into the game. It's gonna be pretty freaking cool, dude. The only Blender project I've opened recently are 3D prints. So let's find out where the fuck. Where did I put this? Is it here? Is it here? It's not here.
Mr. Electric,
oh!
Send this fucking bitch ass to the penis explosion chamber and have his penis exploded immediately. I'm having a violent reaction to that fuck shit.
I'm gonna steal that and quote that from now on. Thank you so much for your contribution to the stream here. How big is a nuke compared to the vessel? That is a great question, and before I even find where the aircraft carrier is located, we're gonna find the answer to your question, because that sounds like a lot of fun. How big is a nuke compared to this thing? That is a very good question, because nukes are pretty big, but also, so is the aircraft carrier. Somebody is going to get really mad that the nuke is not going to be the size of an actual real-life nuke. They're going to be like, actually... So I would argue this is actually just a testament to how large the aircraft carrier is. Bikini Bottom app. Well, that was kind of cool. Good nuke, solid nuke, guys. We did good there. Proud of us. Call it juiced up Moab. Yeah, juiced up with some uranium, some plutonium. The good stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's the good stuff. Can I walk around in here? Oh, wonderful, dude. Shout out Skaboodly. I think Skaboodly is the one who made this physics model. I'm not sure. But shout out Skaboodly. Well, that's nice. Wait, can I jump over this? Or is this solid? Matthias, thank you for the 5!
I mean, nukes are quite small. Trust me, I was in the military.
What, in like the 1950s? What do you mean by that? Davy Crockett nuke mortars were a thing? That's true. That's true. No, many nukes are not sci-fi. I'm aware. I mean, honestly, the usefulness of nukes is rarely on like the city-destroying ones, though. I mean, okay, to be fair, like every nuke is a city-destroying one, but like there are smaller ones. Is bro around nukes casually or something? That's a great question. But I suspect that's impossible. Because there are satellites set up around the world that are ready and willing to see any nuclear detonation anywhere on the globe. If a nuke is tested anywhere in the world, it will immediately send everyone on high alert. Ever since the Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, no nukes have been tested since... God, like... well, I guess technically it wasn't that long ago, because Kim Jong-un tested one over in North Korea in like 2017 or something. But besides that, it's been like a long-ass time, like decades and decades. Right, we're doing the aircraft carrier. Thank you. Thank you, me. Thank you. No problem. The aircraft carrier. I don't know exactly where I saved the aircraft carrier, but I suspect... Is it here? Yeah, you guys are gonna have to give me a second here. Oh, there it is. Awesome. Okay, here, yeah. So, aircraft carrier. Very nice. Very nice. You? Ew! No, this is the wrong one. I think it's aircraft carrier Skaboodle. It is, yeah, aircraft carrier Skaboodle here. Very nice. Let's hide the physics, hide the collision. And then the aircraft carrier on its own is pretty normal, but then Skaboodle added these funny, fancy lines onto it. Life pods are a little broken. Honestly, my question to you when it comes to the life pod vehicle is, what should it do? Because right now it launches and then you can air brake. What else? If that is not good, then what should it do? Is my genuine question to you. Because if not that, then I have no idea what else. I mean, not kill you. Wait, it kills you. Okay, that is broken. Life pod should only be scenery. Honestly, that's a good point. All right, let's see here. What do we have? We have Paint Scuffed White, DLC S Wafer M20 Stripes 1, DLC Metal Trim A, and Outpost Cautious. I believe all of these are just reach materials. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat. Oh, wait. It's already linked. All right, well, this is easy, dude. This is fucking so easy. I can just yoink these out of Halo Reach, put them into Halo 3, and we can have ourselves a pretty looking, pretty nice little aircraft carrier. Easy. Check the M's. Oh, right. Yeah, you sent me something, Mateus. What'd you say? What the? I'm acutely familiar with the history of nuclear weapons. I had a long-standing fascination with it. I will say it is absolutely horrifying to know what a MIRV does. You just came from a rave with your hair half the time. Oh, it's, you know me, living an insane wild life. It's not unexpected. Maybe I did just come back from a rave. I've definitely done streams where I have, well, okay, I haven't come back from a rave. Maybe from like a concert. I'll come back and be like, dudes, what the flip is going on? Just got back from my Breaking Benjamin concert. It was freaking epic, dude. Level solo, M10. Grab our first one. M10, shaders, and this shader is called Outpost Caution Strips. Is it just, yeah, it's just O Outpost Caution Strips. There it is. Look at that. Got a bump map, and it's got a regular map. You know, where I come from, we had a saying. I don't remember what it was, but I'm very certain we did, and it was a good one. Extremely relevant to this, even. Well, I'm opening Reclaimer so we can get Halo Reach open here. It's all that YouTube money. It's led him to a life of depravity and hedonism. It's true. It's true. I'm a freak. All tens of the dollars that I regularly receive. It's just gone to my head. It's caused me to become a horrible person. Alright, there's one set of textures here. I'm gonna export these. Just gonna, this is it. What the fuck did I just do? Wow. Hit the map. Save you. Sorry, I was just organizing a couple things. Save you. Alright, there we go. So that was one set of textures there. The next set of textures comes from levels. Wait, is there anyone else from here? Levels multi-shaders. Okay, the next one is levels multi-DLC Slayer. Okay. DLC Slayer. The name of the material was Metal Trim A. Let's hunt these down real quick. Levels multi-DLC Slayer. Shaders, metal. And it was called DLC Metal Trim A. Oh my goodness. DLC Metal Trim Set Diffuse. No bump map. Surprisingly. Yeah. Scooby-Doo's using it. Is that the carry? Yes! I'm grabbing the reach textures. I don't know what was wrong with me that I couldn't get these before and that I was being dumb and also stupid. Metal Trim Set. Oh wait. Oh, it does have a bump map. Oh, it only has a bump. No. Oh no, I'm just blind. Awesome. Metal Trim Set. So we want this material and this one too. 1, 2, User texture for the Halo 3 ones were clearly designed to be seen from a distance. Oh yeah, 100%. I think the textures you used are honestly really good. I was just, whenever I was doing this before, I must have just been like way too lazy at the time to actually grab this. Levels multi shaders DLC S wafer strike on levels multi shaders. But now I don't give a crap, dude. Sorry, excuse my language. Now I have so many cups of coffee in my system that I just don't care. Levels multi shaders. Levels multi. Oh no. Oh no, this is a custom Skaboodly shader that doesn't actually exist! No! It's not even a real shader, he just made it up! I'm gonna cry, dude. DLC S Wafer M20 Stripes 01. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Source, I made it up. The fuck you did. It's my Halo Reach editing kit. I'm gonna do something really brave here, guys. Okay, I'm gonna search for this using the search bar in my entire Halo Reach tags folder. So just hang on tight. DLC S Wafer M20. I'm scared. Wait, did it update? Oh, shit! It did. I found it. Don't even have to go through this. We're good. Calm down, guys. Calm down. Jesus. You're out of control, man. You're out of control. We got it. It's here. We gotta go back to the DLC Slayer map, though. It's, levels, multi, DLC, Slayer, shaders, metal. Okay. Easy. I'm back. What happened? Your mom sent me a text again. And I was working on some Halo mods too. That was about it though. DLC. What the fuck was it called? I forgot already. Ah! Ah! I'm fine. DLC Slayer. DLC S Wafer. DLC S Wafer. DLC DLCS Wafer M20 Stripes 01. Wait, what? Is that actually it? Didn't I already get this one? No, apparently not. M20 Stripes 01. Got a secret for you? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, dude. Nuh-uh. Isn't this a Halo 2 texture? Bruh. I am so confident this texture is ripped out of Halo 2. There's no way they made this for Reach. I swear to God, when I was doing the Extinction Hanger, I pulled this out of Halo 2. I sent you my entire Halo Reach editing kit directly. What you're asking me to do work for you for free! No! I barely do my own work for free. But I suppose it depends on the task at hand. Oh, this is a boring bump map. I'll get it anyway. Paint scuffed white is objects, vehicles, human. God damn it, Skaboodly. Not a real. It's not a real paint scuffed white. I actually have to search this one. You just made this one the fuck up too. No. Let's see. What have we got here? Paint scuffed white. Okay. We're just gonna wait here now. What is this? Where is this? What the fuck? It just exists? Just like that? I probably should have gotten the hint from the fact that it was connected to a tag. This is stolen from Skaboodly. Paint scuffed white has the following. Paint scuffed. That's it. I don't know what map this originally came from. What is this from? Where did this come from? Skaboodly custom imported it. You know what, dude? I don't care. I'm screenshotting it. Modded Gamer, thank you for the 420!
To actually finish the mod, or is GTA 6 gonna come out first? Eyes emoji.
Why don't you ask that again? Why don't you say that to my face? Say that to my face, all right? So how about you freaking say it to my face, tough guy, huh? Why don't you say yeah, huh? Oh. Is this a Halo 3 texture? Is that why? Thank you for the 420 though. Your mom. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta find this. Paint scuffed. If this is a Halo 3 bitmap, we're fine. If you would just copy the tags from my Halo Reach editing kit folder, open it in Reach Foundation, and copy it. How am I gonna copy it to Halo 3? It's not backwards compatible. What am I gonna do? Why does my hair look so insane today? Do you need the source bit? No, I found it. You ripped this one from Halo 3, actually. And I fucking found it. Where is this? No, I lied. I don't have it. Guess I'll die. This is what I get, dude. This is what I get. I deserve this. I freaking deserve this. Right, what materials do we need? Paint scuffed whites. Right, well, I guess I gotta go to this location anyways. Copy this. This will become DLC metal trim A. Outpost, caution, strips, and DLCS wafer M20 stripes 01. So true, so true. What happened? You don't want to know, dude. You don't want to know. It was so bad, dude. It was so bad. You don't want to know. Oh, man. It was so bad. Tool render objects V. Actually, what is it? Objects. Levels, multi-alpine sandbox, forge, aircraft, carrier, final. What? I misspelled it. Fuck! That's fine. I'm looking for the bitmaps I just exported. They should be right here. I found them. I'm gonna take these, I'm stealing them, and I'm putting them into Halo 3. It's actually the third Halo game they made. Modded Gamer, thank you for this 6.9!
This do be why you are bald.
Yeah, this, you guys stressing me out would make me bald, in fact. Thankfully, I'm not there yet, but it would not surprise me if I kept doing this for another year. If by that time, I'm gonna have not a single shred of hair. We'll all have evacuated my head in just stress from dealing with these fucking bald allegations. You guys are just like willing it into reality. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. You don't even care about me. You just care about my shiny head. Hidden away under my thick, full head of hair. Sad. Sad. Oh, there's the bud! We already have the paint scuffed material, dude. I don't even need it. Shout out me for whatever reason for just having that. That's amazing. That saved me. Objects, levels, multi, alpine sandbox, forge, aircraft. The fuck is aircraft carrier, bitmaps. See, now that is what I'm talking about. Now we got all the textures for this bad boy. Now we can look at it in game. And I'm going to be honest, none of these textures are correct at all. But we're going to make them correct. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? DLCS wafer. I just fixed that! I literally just now fixed that. It's ignoring me, dude. Ah! No, this. Look, see, there we go. There, watch that. The Da Vinci Code is gonna go away. Oh! So good. Alright, so now we're just gonna apply the correct textures, I guess. Now, my dumbass closed them for some reason. So, what's cool about that is it makes me want to die. Okay, wait, it's actually, we're good. I can do this. If you're looking for my Discord, link is in the description. Discord.gg/rejected-shotgun. My name. If you can't type that in and click the link, you are in fact trolling. Alright. Foist things foist. We gotta open up the aircraft carrier. So we're gonna go into our objects folder here in Halo 3. Gonna go to the Ultimate Forge folder, which is blah blah here, blah, blah, blah. And there it is. This is the folder right here. Here's our little shaders. So first thing we're gonna grab is the Metal Trim A. And Metal Trim A literally is Metal Trim, Metal Trim. Easy, babe. Metal. So it'll be objects, levels, blah, 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 blah. Put that there. And somewhere we now have the correct metal texture. Oh, right here. Look. Ooh, that's very nice. That's very nice. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Very fancy. Love to see it. All right, next texture is I don't know. What's the next texture? Close that one. DLC wafer. Very nice. I love wafers. And this one is the M20 stripes and the concrete bump. That's pretty easy. Let's do that. Let me grab the M20 concretes and the M20 stripes. Ooh, look at that, dude. Ooh, Skaboodly was cooking with this, dude. It's pretty good, dude. Next up, we got these Outpost Caution strips. This is our next one. This uses a very similar one, I would imagine. Outpost Caution strips, followed by another texture called Outpost Caution strips. Shocking. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Then we have one final material to grab here, which is the Paint Scuffed White. Whoa! Just like that, we now get to see the full realization of Skaboodly's creation here. Very nice. Very nice. Is this the landing strip? No, that's the landing strip. This is where the craft take off from. Alright, we gotta do a test takeoff, obviously. Alright, let's do it. Let's see what happens. My controller is not working. Joe! 36 months of Joe the Assassin! Holy shit, that's 3 years, dude! Good God! Thank you! Is this David Jonesy VFX textures or nah? No, these are the Skibbity Noodle textures. This is backwards? Understood. Me just being a regular ass civilian trying to make informed judgments on things I know. Nothing. How did I literally had that selected correctly, and that makes me very unhappy. No, Davy Jones, it's not that he couldn't do it. The problem was he was just too good for us. He sent me a DM and he went, oh, too busy for you, peasant. That's what he said to me. That's actually what he said, quote unquote. POV, the U.S. in the 1950s. W. Large W. Well, that means the aircraft carrier is basically done. I'm going to go ahead and add some physics materials to it and then call it a day. Ah! Mateus, thank you for the tenor! Appreciate it.
You have it the wrong way round. Landing strip is the one in the back. If a fighter has to scram a landing, he can keep going and circle back around.
Oh, I thought you meant I literally just had it backwards. Not that I was on literally the wrong one. I don't know why I assumed that this one... Well, I guess they both have the same decal textures and stuff. Bad skaboodling. The dinky little island by the carrier where Master Roshi lives? Yeah, he's here. Creeping on Bulma as usual. Alright, physics. Pause. We gotta go to the physics model for the aircraft carrier, because right now when I walk on it, I don't hear any footstep sounds, and there's a reason for that. It's because this needs to be a hard, metal, solid material. And now when I walk on it, I hear funny footstep noises. This is a feature. Before you ask, no, I'm not fixing that. Loki might remove them, but they're kind of a nice little bit of scenery. It's fine. There it is. Beautiful, is it not? And I was thinking. You know what I was thinking? You know what, I'll just go ahead and tell you what I was thinking. I think this is pretty good. I think this is pretty good. You know what this needs? You know what this needs right here? Okay. You know what this needs? Crate tag, that's what it needs. Right now it's a scenery object, and that's wrong. Boom. Bounding radius, don't care. Actually, that's, yeah, whatever. It's fine. Let's see, does the crate tag function in the same way as the scenery object variant of the aircraft carrier? Probably not. It's probably going to disappear the moment I stop looking directly at it, but never mind. Oh, right, the physics model. Oopsies! Ladies and gents, I'm back, and I was blind. I bet you were. Hard metal solid. Hard metal solid. Hard metal solid. I'm giving this the material of metal, so anytime your bullets collide with it or anything collides with it, it has metal material effects. And then as far as the physics of the aircraft carrier goes, if it's going to be a crate object, I want to make sure that it's not moving around, but it is in fact fixed as though it had phased physics in Halo Reach. Alright, this is now the crate variant. If I look away, is it going to de-render? No. Nope, looking good. Whereas we can get rid of the scenery version. We now have the official The official, This is a fully functional forge object. Look at that. Look at that. Shout out Skibbity Noodle. He did pretty much everything you're seeing here. A little volcano would be cool on this map, but it shoots fireballs randomly. That would be cool, but that's pretty much up to people if they want to build something like that. You'd have like a big grav lift thing that like fires kill balls out of a giant volcano that you build out of cliff pieces if you wanted to. Have it like appear and disappear at will. Godzilla on this map, where that's a good question. I wonder what Godzilla looks like in the water here. I don't know if the water is going to be so deep that he just like won't be able to appear. I haven't seen. David Jones penis effect hate.
Don't let this distract you from the fact that David Jones penis effect said he would texture the aircraft carrier and he dropped the ball like the fraud he is.
Ooh.
As a side note, don't forget to poop, guys. Poop is health.
God damn it.
Poop is life. Compost. Fertilizer.
How dare you? How dare you say that? I hate pooping. I fucking hate pooping. So fucking much. Poop is the worst. Worst shit ever. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Let's talk about what a fraud that guy is. Bro, this dog Godzilla, he's thick. That's crazy. Is that Godzilla? It sure is. How did I add sounds to the footsteps? The Scarab walking animation is a, it has frame events. Or, I giant walking animation, not Scarab. One day I'll make a cool sound effect for the spike light up part here, where he definitely doesn't just shoot my nuke. And I would love to get back to working on this Godzilla one day. It'd be so fun. I love working on this dude. He's cool. No! He's phasing into the boat! Do the reach one instead seeing a megalo script? Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm gonna blow up that area in particular. Hang on. Hang on. In case you didn't watch the movie, this Godzilla actually just shoots atomic bombs out of his mouth. It's awesome. Kind of overpowered, I'm not gonna lie. But he's really cool. So there's that. Modern Gamer, thank you for the 3!
Bold.
Okay, well. You know what? Take your 3 back. I don't even want your 3. Bold. 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 Yeah, that's what you sound like right now. Embarrassing. Freaking embarrassing, dude. Unfreaking believable, dude. Where is my forge list? Hold on. No. I'm looking for my forge list. Hang on. Not my HUD message. Is my HUD message? No, not HUD messages. Where's my strings? My strings. Where the fuck I know this is around here somewhere in my folder. Man, I don't even... I'm just going to go grab it manually. I have no idea. Data, UI... no. Halo X... Sandbox, UI... There. Okay. Much better. New thing here will be aircraft carrier. A brand new forge list item, aircraft carrier. The aircraft carrier. Save. Tool, strings, UI, Halo X, Sandbox, UI. Looking at your Tyrant point, why don't the big side panels rotate with the rest of the cannon? Listen, I don't know what you want me to say. Okay, I took the animations and the Tyrant directly out of Reach, and I put it directly into Halo 3. Therefore, it's perfect, and works and functions identically to the one in Halo Reach. Chances are, you're probably misremembering, because it's a direct port that I literally did not touch or customize, animation-wise, in any single way. Some very nice ocean water. It's very pretty. I'm a fan. Remember landing gear was the next big thing? God. Things were simpler back then. Back in the good old days. What is this connected to? Where? You know what? I don't care. In any case, we have our aircraft carrier. It's fucking gorgeous. And that means that literally all I have to do is fix Forge World and any remaining bugs that I'm not aware of. And then we're good. That's it. Easy, dude. Easy. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, wait, I'm gonna add this to the Forge list before I forget, because I totally would forget. That's very classic me. That's so relatable and quirky of me. Let's go ahead and go to levels. And do Island Sandbox, and we'll go to our scenario here. Simple, like recreating a Scarab in Halo Reach using assembly. Okay, admittedly, that was very challenging. One of my finer pieces of work was making a Scarab work with assembly. Work is a strong word, though. It definitely had some quirks, we'll call them. I'm going to insert the aircraft carrier right before the frigate, right here. So we'll do a little insert, call it aircraft carrier, like 255 and 0, and then we'll swap it out for the aircraft carrier. Great. Beautiful. Now the aircraft carrier is on the forge list, and you can forge with it to your heart's content. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. So wonderful that we have this now. Love it. Lovely. Wonderful. Did I say it's wonderful? It's pretty wonderful. Alright, let's make sure our scenery palette and stuff is all closed up. No weird random stuff that we don't need here. We're going to save that. We're going to close it in Gorilla here so we don't accidentally. And I guess now we would open up Forge World, and we actually can get started on fixing that map finally. It's the final map, dude. It's the final one. What's up? Hey, what up, Nintaka? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. All right, while this loads, I'm going to go read Modded Gamer's tip. Thank you for the 3!
Bold.
Thank you so much for that, actually. That was so thoughtful. So thoughtful, in fact, I'm going to go cry. Tears of joy really quick off stream. But not, of course, I can't show them on stream because I'm a man. We don't cry, of course. That's insane. I'll be right back. You guys watch this beautiful green screen as Forge World opens. Dude, why do the viewers go up? We're staring at a hanger. Okay. We're staring at a hanger. My camera's showing a chair. Okay. And the viewers are going up. Again, I have to say it yet again. You all like the chair content more than me. What is wrong with you? Modded Gamer, thank you for the 2. Wow. That was really special. That was incredible. Davy Jones, thank you for the 2.
I got to go. I hope you all have a Chinese time.
What the fuck does that... Thank you, Davy Jones. I hope you have a good time, too.
Hey.
God damn it. Thank you for the generous 420, Modded Gamer. I wonder what he's gonna say next. He's gonna say D, because I'm so bad. Thank you for the 3, Modded Gamer.
L.
Okay, come on. There's still hope. He could say balls. He could spell out balls. Come on. He's gonna spell balls. B-A-L. He's gonna put another L here and he's gonna spell out balls. He's gonna do it. Watch this. It's about to happen. Dude, I'm on the edge of my fucking seat. What is he? He's gonna say it. He's gonna say L again, and it's gonna be ball. What did I miss in the last few streams? Not much. I haven't been streaming for the last couple of days. I'm finally back working on Halo stuff again. He just typed ball. That's it. B-A-L. That was the whole thing. Could be balloon. That's true. It could be. Could be a lot of words, actually. B-A-L is a pretty common starter. You know, it's not bad. And this is the bane of my existence. This fucking object right here is just all open. It's naked, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Thank you for the 3, Modded Gamer!
D.
Fuck! Fuck! I would just like to say for the record, I'm not bald. We can all just put that behind us. We're good. All right, good talk. Good talk. Now we never have to bring it up again. We're good. That was easy. Not bald. We're done here. Thank you for the 3, Modded Gamer.
D's nuts.
God fucking damn it. That wasn't even a... There wasn't even a D's nuts joke there. You can't just... That's like walking into like a conversation, looking at a bunch of people who are all mid-conversation. You're just like, D's nuts? It doesn't even make sense! Was that a Halo Reach Tyrant AA gun? It sure was. Mostly functional, besides... I haven't made it so that the core destroys it yet, but you can walk into it and you can shoot it. I'm gonna walk into it. Is there a core yet? There is one, technically. Well, okay, no, the core doesn't visibly exist yet, but it should go right
deficiency.
Here. Davy Jones, weren't you supposed to be having like a Chinese time or whatever the fuck you just said? Why are you here just to... I have no follicle deficiency. I have many follicles. Maybe the most follicles possibly ever. Can I see what it looks like when it charges up? Sure. Technically, the charge up and firing effects are not complete yet. They're mostly there, but they honestly need some extra effects and a little bit more refinement. But here's what it looks like. So it's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, you meant the core? The core doesn't have any effects yet. There's nothing in here right now. Great, now modded into campaign. Oh, I still have to make it destructible, and I still got to do the core. Also, to be honest, this is fairly unfinished if you think about it. Like, it looks visually good, but like, there's not even... Well, I did add wall collision, but it's not in the game yet. You can just walk through everything at the moment. except for that.
Whatever you say, Dolicle, no follicle Trump.
What? Davy Jones, like, first of all, thank you for the 2. Second of all, whatever you say, Dolicle, no follicle Trump did. I have a lot more hair follicles than Donald Trump does. All right, I'm just going to throw that one out there. I have many more hair follicles than him. On a Gamer, thank you for the 3. Appreciate it.
B.A.
What do you mean, B.A.? Bro's gonna have a banger. He's gonna do another 2 letters, and none of us are gonna see it coming. We're never gonna see it coming. It's gonna be unbelievable, incredible. Yeah, this area right here. Thank you for the 420 Godded Gamer.
L-D-E-R-D-A-S-H.
Balderdash. What the fuck does that mean? What is that? Should I Google that? Forge roll, but more saturated. Nice. Yeah, it's not bad, right? Halo 3 Forge rolls. Very, very vibey. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. That was very nice. What did he mean by that? What the fuck is Balderdash? What does that mean? Should I Google that? It's gonna be a weird... Oh. Wait, what was that?
It was supposed to be a play on you saying I have all the follicles. You sounded like him. Dolicle the follicle deficient Trump.
Thank you for the 2. Appreciate it.
D also I'd who that last person was.
Wow! Thank you for the 420 Moto Gamer. That was very cool. You know, it's actually a really good point there. You know, the way that you said that actually, it really inspired a lot of philosophical thoughts, and that's actually true. And the way that you said that really was very like true. And I just personally felt like a lot of what you said was like true, and I honestly just thought that was pretty true. I'm gonna have a fucking, like, I'm gonna have a fucking stroke midstream one of these days. It's gonna be unbelievable. Hey, Skullworks! Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Welcome back. It's good to have you. Thank you so much. Appreciate your membership. Welcome to this fucking unbelievably unhinged community. Please help balance the force. This opportunity to make it 69-69. Oh, true. Everybody does all the default numbers, which is like 333, elite, 420, 69. And you know what? No complaints there. Those are good numbers too. Right, we're doing this, okay? I don't really remember how to do collision, but here's what I know for sure. I hate this. Thank you for the 420 Moto Gamer!
Guys, he admitted it. He's bald, confirmed, true, real, and BALD.
When did I say that? Thank you for the 4... When did I...
Why the fuck is W 2 syllables? Why
Wow, that is such an incredible story. I killed it. I killed it. I didn't want to know anymore. I didn't want to know about the W's anymore. What the fuck? I just got a phantom vibration in my pocket. Could have sworn my phone was on my desk. God. God. Yeah. Yup. That's true, and that's pretty true. That's actually pretty true. The way that, yeah, that's true. That's true. Thank you for the 420. That's, yeah, true, and that might be true, and that's true. But where the fuck did the wall go? Can I just unhide it? Hello? What is this? the fuck am I looking at? Where'd the wall go? Undo. I don't... Where... I'm just going to make all of these render only. And I'm going to put a gigantic piece of collision here. And that's going to be just fine. I think we're all just going to collectively agree that it's perfectly fine. And that it doesn't actually have to be rendered. Glad we all came to this agreement. Man, how are you? Good! Lovely and wonderful. Modded gamer with a very generous 69. Nice, thank you!
True.
Yeah, that's actually... Yup. Yup. That's... Yup. That right there, that's... Yup. That's... Yeah, good point, actually. That's true. Actually, yeah, that's... Now that I'm thinking about it... I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna violently combust. Okay, this cave is too bright. I'm making this cave not too bright. This cave here, you see this cave right here? This cave is light, is 500 milliwatts. We're gonna make it 250. That's a radius. We're gonna make it.
Did you know
5.
that if you drink a full glass of tritiated water while eating a plutonium cake, you'll just fucking die?
Thanks for the 2, David. That's actually really interesting. I would not have necessarily suspected that. Fuck. Damn it, dude. He's getting the maximum value out of the tips. This is what the best and worst part about the fucking tip jar is that there's no limit. YouTube heavily limits what you're allowed to type. The tip jar, the description, you can just type out like a fucking paragraph for $2. I hate it here. That's actually true, and that's true, and I'm not listening to all that. God damn! Q. No! Oh wait, I actually need to put a light in this cave. I forgot about this. Q. Halo 3 rock spotted? Dude, they're everywhere. They're fucking everywhere on this map. Q. Me on my deathbed having like fucking nightmares about this. Alright, I think it's probably good. That said, I definitely do need to make a gigantic collision object. I don't remember how skull works. Thank you for the 5!
I swear if you don't put a grid in this map, I'ma flip my fkin lid. Bot gun. You.
Thank you so much for that 5. That was incredible, really. So actually I have something better than the Halo Reach grid on this map. It is the invisible barrier that you put up when you want to block players. It's both a soft and hard barrier, and it looks like this. Yeah. It's a super grid. It's unbelievably large. It's like the size of the entire island, and you're supposed to use them as map barriers. They're completely invisible in custom games, but in Forge, you can do whatever the fuck you want with them because they're just there. Look at this soft map barrier. Ooh, pushing me away. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. And then your bullets go through that. It's fucking massive. Yeah, innit? Yeah, anyway. So I think... I genuinely... How do I make a fucking collision object? Hold on. Blender, level guide. If I make an object... Instance geometry collision. Used as a prefix for a child object. Yeah, not so sure about that. Used as a prefix for a child object of an instance geometry object. In the case of this symbol, it will override the collision of the parent object with its own collision mesh. I'm going to believe that. I'm going to believe that that's just going to work, and it's not going to break, and it's actually just going to completely work. We're going to try it. Turbo Sim, thank you for the 2!
My favorite letter lumnop, 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 lumnop.
What the fuck is that sound? That's not even a word. What is he saying right now?
Lumnop, 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 lumnop.
I think this is where I die. Modded Gamer, thank you for the 6-9. Appreciate. Guys, please. Listen, I shouldn't even be saying this as a content creator, but surely there's a better use of your money in this dreadful economy than spamming. And if not, you know what? That's totally fine too, alright? You know what I'm saying? Torturing this man. Yeah, you guys are sick. Sick freaks. Tip goal habit. Oh, you're right! Wait, the tip goal blew up. I never actually got that animation to work quite right. Thank you, guys. We hit the tip goal. Holy shit, W. All it took was like a bunch of people going. That's pretty cool.
Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta,
that's actually true.
iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, upsilon, phi, chi, psi, and omega.
That's me, I'm the omega, but I'm also the alpha. I am the beginning and the end. The alpha and the omega. Modded Gamer with the 69. Very nice.
If this isn't the last Ultimate Forge stream, then we will torture you more.
Ah! Why is it so loud, dude? Why is it so fucking loud?
This
is not what I wanted to hear.
Q.
Thank you so much for the works. Thank you so much for the
Q.
I just wanted to appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. I just appreciate you doing that, and how much I appreciate that is that me. Yes. I am now going to put this map into the video game. It will take time, but it will be done. 80 megabytes of pure Halo map goodness. Oh yeah. Sometime in the next 2 to 5 years, this map will export and I will be able to put it into the game. And it will be beautiful. Right, I'm going to preload the command. Tool, structure, levels, multi, forge, Halo, structure, forge, Halo, dots, S. You can't. Oh, but I can! What are you going to do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna cry? Are you gonna piss your pants?
Well, I think this map's going rather well.
I won't be able to see the changes to the lights, but I suspect they're gonna be good. I am gonna piss my pants. Ew! Living up to your name, Pea Stain. Ew! Well, I guess since we're just waiting on the map now, we can do some, like, random shenanigans while we wait. Let's see. You think uploading here is bad? Try uploading to the VRChat SDK. You fool. I've been uploading to the VRChat SDK since 2017. Before the Cat's Blender plugin was a thing. Alright? All we had was one tutorial from Tupper telling us vaguely what to do in Blender. You have it so good. You have VRC Fury. You got the pumpkins, fucking avatar tools. You got it all, dude. Back then, you know what we had? 2 sticks and a rock. Fail
I have a last-minute request for a map, and it's a good one.
All right.
It's a blank canvas called the top of your bald head.
God damn it!
Your hairless brain case.
There's a lot of hair on my brain case. Very much large amounts of hair.
I do have a better use for my money.
I bet you.
Him sending 5 billion to Israel.
Okay.
Push slamming your girl with this horse meat ding dong.
What the?
Oogst anti-pro dispre circum dipro. My anus.
What are you saying? I don't. You know what? Thank you so much, Turbo Taint, for the $2 billion. That's amazing. Thank you for the $2 trillion. Really appreciating your $2 quadrillion right now. Corbin! I see you watching the new Frankenstein movie. Where are the pictures of your mod, Corbin? I want to see your HD PBR 42K ultra widescreen Sony exclusive Blu-ray textures and shaders for Halo 4. Forge World looking guh. I want it to look guh on the Steam Workshop. In a released form. So that's the goal. Re-exporting it right now. Oh, it's done. Hell yeah. So easy, dude. Oh, so easy. Alright, well, that'll import for the next 10 minutes. Yay! Modded Gamer, thank you for the $69 million! Banger! Holy shit, dude, absolutely. What the fuck did you just say? Because I don't even know. I have no idea. But, I mean, you know what? Thank you for the very generous 69. You brought us up to 117! Incredible. 117 and 99 cents. Do you have any Halo 4 PBR textures from the campaign you can give to Corbin? No, not currently. I don't know if there's like a source for that, if that kind of thing exists. Maybe Zophie would know. It's possible there would be like a PBR texture set in like an old Halo 4 build. Maybe. I have no idea. I'm just throwing out some possibilities here. They do use material maps after all, so it's possible. But no, more than likely stuff will have to be recreated. You make your Mantis not slow as fuck? Listen, P-Stain, you gotta understand, the Mantis is not slow as fuck. The Mantis is in fact fast as fuck. The problem is the maps are big as fuck. Look at this. We're on Forge World, right? Imagine the entire map of coagulation. Check this out. I'm walking at the speed of like half the speed of a mongoose. Then at the press of a button, I just jumped half the map. Turbo, something to do.
Did you hear Tyrant's got Ligma.
Not surprised. He seems like he hangs out with a type of people who get Ligma. Walking speed should be at least a bit of a jog, if not a full run. Well, you see, when I made this Mega Mantis, I was being lazy, and I created a rig that was almost identical to the Halo 4 Mantis. And then, using some absolute mathematical shenanigans, I was able to steal the Mantis animations and put them on this Mega Mantis, if you will. And that saved me a bunch of time and got me a bunch of detailed animations very quickly and easily. So, I mean, I could make like a super speedy jogging animation for the front. That's possible. That's doable. You drive one of these to work? Yeah, I actually let people borrow mine pretty often. My own Mega Mantis. Anyway, one day we'll lose our lighting here and get the updated version of this map, and then we'll find out if we're able to do pathfinding, which will be interesting. Wonder if there's a way I can disable pathfinding on the other BSP. Is that a thing I can do? I hope that's a thing I can do, because I don't want to waste time trying to pathfind that. Forge Halo. Let's look at our little scenario here. Hey, Skullworks! Thank you so much for the 2. Appreciate it.
I know it's blasphemous to say, but give it sprint.
I could do that. I could do that. Like, only when you're running forward, it would start sprinting really fast. That is possible. Modded Gamer, thank you for the 69. Nice.
Mega Mantis D's nuts, senor. Sorry, I've been asked not to finish this joke and instead call you bald.
Bitch. 69. I guess. Your mom. Can I turn off pathfinding here? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. What is that? No AI attachment? Sure. Light maps enable importance scaling. Don't care. There's no way for me to just disable that? Bruh. Oh, we still have our shadows, so that's something. He's being bald today. Who? Who's being bald today? Somebody here being bald? I don't see anyone. Sounds like you're insane! Not me, though. I'm perfectly mentally well. Thank you so much for asking. One day this century, we will get this map imported. Wrong, you are bald. Actually, no. I'm gonna go with no on that. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with no on that. Yeah. Why is this, like, so transparent? Skullworks, thank you for the 2!
Rejected ball gun war
Dude, you guys about to get more chair time. I'm gonna give you guys more chair time if you don't frickin' stop being so frickin' mean to me, dude. It's not very nice, guys. You're not being very nice to me right now. Being epically mean, dude. Not very nice, dude. Maybe it decelerates lower, maybe it slips when you start moving at high speeds. That'd be nice. Not really. Biped controls are kind of doo-doo stinky in that way. Whatever you put in the animation is what you get. So I might be able to do it with animation transitions. I'm not entirely sure, though. I've just never really tried. Possible. I might be able to like give it a slow running start that then transitions into like an animation that loops in on itself. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. It's fucking complicated, man. Ooh, I wonder what the aircraft carrier would look like here. I'm gonna add that in before the new map loads. Let's see. Aircraft carrier. Because then I could theoretically add... I don't think... Would the aircraft carrier be too big for this map? Jesus! A little bit. It's fucking huge. It's like... Makes you really appreciate the size of the island sandbox. Good God, man. No way to make it use player physics. It can. The problem is if it uses player physics, it'll move only at the speed of players. It'll never be able to go faster. Yeah, this thing is very, very big. Modded Gamer with the 2! Thank you, appreciate it.
More viewers when chair, let's go. Share stream war
sick beat. This is a sick fucking fire ass beat, dude. Yeah, you know what? You guys get your share time. I'm done here. I'm freaking done with you. Okay. Not very stinking happy. Where does the aircraft model come from? It's from a Halo 3 map, DLC map, Longshore. I'm gonna go stretch my legs. You guys are gonna get your chair time. Congratulations. Drake, I learned how to build something cool in Minecraft. Create. I bet you did. And now I want you to send it to me in DMs and show it to me. Because I want that. Alright, 1 second. I'll be right back. I wish I could show you guys. I was 3D printing this ship from Stargate recently, the X-302. It looks fucking cool. It's really big. Amazon Ultimate 4, just really want to use it? Yes. If you want to use it, there's a test version available, but this new big update will be coming out. Oh, it imported. Very soon. Nice. Let's look at the errors. How many errors do we have? God damn it, man. I made this render only! Why is it still showing errors if I made it render only? Any more Stargate modding? I may do some Stargate. Oh my god. Oh, I used the render only prefix for the fucking materials, not for the objects. I'm gonna go in and fix it and export it again. It's a star for instance geometry. Not an exclamation mark. The exclamation mark symbol is for material render onlys. I'm in pain. We'll go again, guys. We're gonna go again. See, this is why I don't like working on the Forge World map on stream. It takes so long to do anything with this. And then I do one little oopsie fucky wucky, dude. And it just fucking another 15 minutes. Who's up for another 15 minutes of loading? Anyone? I'm in so much pain. Felt so weird flying the Pelican for the first time. I know, right? It's the best, though. It's so good. Modded Gamer, thank you for the 2.
Imaging open.
You know what? That was actually so brave of you to say. That was so brave for you to say that. I'm more of an open edger myself. I sent it in DMs. Also, this chair bullshit in chat sucks. True. What did you make, dude? Let me see. I want to see some inspiration here. It's from my own Minecraft create. What does that say? Welcome to Elder. Oh, that's cool. What the fuck? How did you do text? Is that a thing you can do in create? Also, what's with that curved block? What the fuck am I witnessing? You can do that? Pretty fucking neat, actually. I didn't know that was possible. Didn't realize how slow the Scarab is? Yeah, it's like crazy slow. The Halo 2 Scarab is even slower, if you can believe it. I like it though, because it's just cool to see it like lumbering around. Technically, I think it is supposed to be faster. To be honest, I think I made it a little too slow. In Halo 2, it walks a decent bit faster than this. They speed up the animation in game. This is just the raw animation speed. That's angular magic, there's no curves. Huh. That's neat. There's on huge grass it feels slow. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, everything feels slow on huge grass because it's just, the map is just so disgustingly large that it gives you this illusion that everything is like really small and really slow, even though everything on that map is massive and fast as fuck. If you do any huge grass stuff on Forge World, is like pretty good. Like everything feels like a good speed. It's literally just because everything is disgusting. Like, look here. Do we have the regular Scarab here? Yeah, here's the regular Halo 3 Scarab, the one on huge grass. I'm going to be 3D printing this one soon as well. I'm going to have one of my own. But yeah, regular ass huge grass Scarab, right? If you have it on Forge World, it's actually like pretty speedy, all things considered. You walk over this island pretty quickly. Not bad. I'm off. Can't say I'm at work making an asset pack selling you. Oh, sick, dude. Let's go. Show some pics when you got it ready. That's cool. Godspeed, my friend. Godspeed. Should I spawn the Sentinel Enforcer and didn't spawn though? Yeah, Sentinel Enforcer is bugged. Sadly, the regular method I used to spawn AI in Ultimate Forge does not work with the Enforcer because it's technically a vehicle, so I'm sadly going to have to remove it for the time being. Phantom Crash is a great game to look at, so sequel Steel Lancer. I don't know what that is. Is this all vanilla Halo 3? Well, I mean, if you mean this map, it's using Forge World's like map geometry, but all the textures and stuff are vanilla Halo 3, yeah. There's a couple textures like the Forerunner bits that came from Reach, but all the rocks and water and trees are Halo 3 textures everywhere. There's no lighting right now. I just re-imported the map, so all the shadows are gone. Everything's just really bright, a little bit glitchy at certain angles, but once I bake lighting again, it'll be good. But yeah, pretty much all vanilla Halo 3. It runs in Halo 3 on MCC. And you got all kinds of crazy Forge objects you can spawn in and do ridiculous stuff with. You want to build some maps, these giant islands out here, go for it. This gets lighting, it's going to slap so hard. I mean, if you scroll back like 10 minutes, pretty much any other point in the stream before the last 10 minutes, the map had lighting, and you can see what it looked like there. I just lost the lighting because I was updating the map and importing some new fixes, and every time I update the map, it deletes the lighting. And I'm not going to do the lighting on stream because it takes a couple hours to bake out. But yeah. Cruiser gun thing is still bugged. The cruiser continues to play its exiting animation. Yeah, I really don't have a good fix for that right now, sadly. I'm hoping I can come up with something, but for now it's kind of just, it is what it is. Use it at your own peril. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this. I'm gonna turn this into a stone type of material. Let me see, what is this texture? I'm gonna fix that because it's been bugging me for a while now. This is just regular gulch, right? This is terrain gulch. Okay, yeah, terrain gulch there plus talus. Okay, I'm gonna copy the terrain gulch shader to terrain gulch talus because not only does this look a little weird, but there's this part over here, I think. Yeah, right here. You can see. Doesn't quite match up right. That's between, yeah, Terrain Gulch Talus and Terrain Gulch. Let's fix that. Forge Halo Terrain Gulch and Gulch Talus here. So the problem with terrain... Oh, I gotta go through every terrain, by the way, at some point, and change all of their material properties, because sometimes you'll be walking on grass and it'll sound like stone. At the top of every material tag, you get options for what sounds and material effects they play, and none of them are set up correctly. It's kind of a pain in the ass. All right, yeah, if we look at the bottom here, we have this like hummus detail type thing. I am literally just going to set this to, I want to say, is it terrain stone rough for this? For, yeah, ground veg overlay, 40, 80. I'm gonna try this 5 to 40, 80, and then ground gravel at 200, 400. And then the bump map for that is snow gravel bump 200, 400. Does that fix it? Sure does. Wonderful. So that's what that looks like now. And over here by the edge of the mountains, we now have this gravel material rather than that weird material that we had before of like leaves and stuff. That looks a lot better. That's an improvement. I like it. Do you have Simu? I'll send you a link to Fandom Crash on Vimsla. I don't know what that is, and I probably won't play it, to be honest. I appreciate the offer, though. I do have the emulator, though. I do have Simu. Very good at emulator. I've used it for some pretty fun. I used to play some classic Halo games on there. They run pretty good, actually. They run pretty damn good. Honestly, I was really tempted to mod some classic Xbox style mods on the emulator. If you ever wanted to do classic console modding, you absolutely can on the emulator. It's really awesome. Jank, thank you for the 2!
Did you try using the Forerunner textures from Halo 3 on this map instead of the Reach ones? I'm asking cause the trees and rock geometry was the same.
I tried using 400, he said 400 textures from Halo 3 on this instead of the Reach ones. Oh, because it, well, okay, so though the terrain textures worked because they just tile. It's like a repeating texture, which is really easy to replace and swap out. The reason I use the Forerunner ones is because a lot of these are designed very specifically to work here. Like if I used a different texture for this area, for example, things like these lines and little bits that are in the Reach texture would just go away and it wouldn't look nearly as good. You can see the edges are specifically designed to match up to this angle with the texture and everything. And I am personally not aware if there's any textures that would fit in the Halo 3 vibe. So honestly, I'm just keeping these because I think it looks fine. That you can't really, there's not a massive difference between the Halo 3 and Halo Reach Forerunner materials. They're pretty similar in most regards. So I think it's fine personally. It's Forerunner and Halo 3 and Reach are Forerunner. They look pretty similar. Not completely, there are like definitely are differences, don't get me wrong, but it's like similar enough that I just don't even think it matters. Okay, that's still cooking. Reach ones look shinier. To be fair, that's really easy to edit. These are just shiny because I decided to make them that shiny. I could make them duller at a moment's notice. I just kept them at that level of shininess because all of my Halo Reach imported objects have the exact same level of shininess. This is obviously the Reach Forge object here, and I've been using this shiny material for it forever. Just because I think the Reach Forge objects and Reach like materials look so... Wait, what? Why does the bump map look like that? Is it inverted? That looks totally wrong. Hold on. Why does that look so weird? Objects. Levels. This is a really old object. So there might be something weird going on with it. It was FF base round. Shaders. Shoot, I don't know which one that is actually. I'm gonna look at this really quickly in Blender and see. I don't know where I put my Forge World objects. These are so old now. Oh, there it is. Okay. The material I'm looking for here is it Alcove Dark? Alcove Medium. Yeah, Alcove Medium and Alcove Dark. There's a really weird thing going on with their bump maps. I gotta take a look at that. Oh, they're literally just imported as bump maps. That's why. Could not find a bitmap to reimport. God damn it. Where are you? 4-panel alcove bump. Hold up. Where are these? Objects, levels, multi-alpine sandbox, forge. I don't have the... Oh, is it in my data old folder? Do I just not have these textures anymore? I guess I just gotta like re-import them. Yeah, they're using like old style bump maps, which is so odd. Let's see, levels multi, Alpine Sandbox Forge, and then we go FF base round bitmaps. There's actually a lot of just bump textures in here. I need to get all of these the fuck out, dude. Wait, that's crazy. I'm gonna fix this right now. There's a lot of bump maps that are just like actually gross and horrible. There's a really easy fix for this though. Well, I mean, we have time since I'm waiting for everything to import. But yeah, literally all I do is just go into Reclaimer, open up all these that end it. See these Z bumps right here? Everything here ends in Z bump. Anything that ends in just regular bump is broken, basically. So we need alcove bump. We have generic bump. What else do we have? Pipe bump. Rear panel, pipe, bump, yeah, there's one too. We have tech trim bump. These are really, really old textures. I literally haven't touched these since like 2022. Tech trim bump. Wall vert bump. And it looks like all the others are good. Did I get those all saved? Yeah. So I'm just gonna grab all those textures real quick. And I'm gonna put them into here. Even though I don't have the old folders I originally used for this, I still can I can still put them in the same folder. So make a bitmaps folder in here. And if I just put them in the exact same directory that they're tied to in the tags folder here, now I can fix them all. I'm just gonna go one by one. So we have alcove bump, re-import. Cool. What was the other one? We have the panel generic bump, re-import. What else do we have? Pipe bump. Gotta fix this one. ZBrush, bump map, re-import. Tech trim bump. I don't know. Some of these are fixed. It was clear that like back then I must have fixed some of these, right? Like, but I guess I just missed others. Okay, these are all good. So now this is before. You can see the bump map on that like kind of chevron shape right there. And then this is after. Oh my god, that's like night and day. Now it looks so much smoother and nicer. It's crazy. What the hell, man? When do you have an estimation on these maps will be released? I mean, the test version's out now, like I keep saying, but I do expect to have this done in the next couple days, like latest. I kept saying that, but I have a bunch of real life shit that just kept getting in the way, and I really haven't had any time to mod lately. I've been so busy. But I've fixed, as soon as I get Forge World AI working, we're pretty much done. I'm just going to upload it to the workshop and call it a day. Hopefully that's like tomorrow. I'm not going to promise that because realistically I'm going to need some time to fix bugs. So let's say like my expectation is the day after tomorrow. We'll just see what happens though. Did this ever? Oh, it finished importing. Nice. Let's see. Let's check on the errors over here. There's probably going to be more because there's always more. A, show all. Okay, so pretty good except for this area here, which is counting the seam here as an open edge. Is that because it's not connected directly with anything? What is this? No. Alt hide. Where are you? Oh, I guess that has to be a non-render piece, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Why is that counting as an open edge, bitch? What the fuck? Hello? Because it says unpaired seam. Didn't I make this like a skybox or something? Is this just like not connected? I'm a little confused, but I'm just gonna make sure everything's nice and connected here. What the fuck is that, man? I don't think any of this was broken, so I'm very confused as to why this is reading as being broken. This is called seams. It's a structure piece. Everything is a part of the sky. This is default structure. It reads perfectly fine. I am confused. I have an idea. We're just gonna do that. I'm gonna make it a literal solid material, call it a day, not even worry about it.
I will be porting Ultimate Forge to Halo 4 and adding both Huge Grass and Extinction to it, and it will be released next December along with GTA 6.
I did not type that. I did not type that. Thank you for the 420. That was not me. Thank you to me.
When you go to THR Barber, do you ask him to give you the thoughts and prayers? Cause they ain't nothing up there but them.
I should have put hair gel in today, man. I shoulda, coulda, woulda, though. You know what, dude? I'm gonna make my main goal tomorrow getting a haircut, because I can't live like this, man. You guys won't shut the fuck up by this stupid fucking bald this, bald that, bald this dick, dude. You know something cool? Hang on. I wonder if I can show this. I don't think I can show this on YouTube bar. No, I can't pick it up and show it. I'll just have a picture of this. Dude, I've been really into 3D printing, especially for the past couple of days. And I found this great model online. Thank you for the 2! Vale, appreciate it.
If bald, why no bald emote?
See, that's a good point. That's a very good point, Vale. If I were bald, wouldn't I have a bald emote? You would think so. Which is more evidence to the fact that I have hair on my head. Which is crazy. That's a crazy thing to say, because in order to figure that out, all you have to do is open your eyes and look at me. So that's actually kind of wild, huh? That's kind of... Holy crap. Hold on. Hang on just a second. That's freaking insane, dude. What the heck? OMG. Wow. That's so weird. Me with the 420!
You know what, second thought, I will be posting it all to H2A and
No.
Happy Sentinel. Will the cat gun also?
No.
The bald
No.
is coming to the
No.
next stream.
No. That's not true. Not me. No, thank you. Ah, Davy Jones with the 2!
I'm sorry, Drake. Modded gamer forced me to do that.
Do what? Yeah, I know. He holds you at gunpoint. He makes you fear for your life. He's honestly just evil. He's completely evil. He's super fucked up. Super fucking evil. Like, so fucking evil. Actually, just the worst. I don't even blame you, dude. It's totally fine. I burped and I tasted alcohol. I haven't drank alcohol in forever. What the fuck was that? Am I dying? Remember the tip jar? I don't know, dude. It broke. It literally broke. There was too many tips. It died. It's over. It's so over. It exploded. I don't even know what that black thing on it is, to be honest with you. I have no clue what that is. It's just there now. The tip bar is no longer green. It's just fucking gone. You guys called me bald one too many times, and the tip jar just gave up and ended it all. Did Corbin posted? No, wait, did he post it? I was waiting for him to post some progress thingies that he's been working on. Let me see this, yeah. Right. Ooh! Okay, wait, here, check these out. Hold on, let me pull them both up first. So Corbin wrote... This is a work in progress of me trying to make some areas better with PBR. Not all the textures are done yet. This is Halo 4. Ooh. Look at those reflections. Look at that metallicness, the metallicity. Me. That's not me. That is not me. Pause. That's not me. I would not say that. Thank you, not me, for the 3. That's not me. Look at that, dude. The way the metallic reflections are like showing the color of the material. You got that subtle, more reddish hue to it due to the fact that it's, get this, a metallic material. Even though the lighting is yellow, you can clearly see the metals are tinted a bit to their actual diffused color. Oh, dude, PBR metals are so pretty, dude. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. Look at those. Look at that, dude. Look at those materials. That's so nice. Halo 4 if it actually tried. Yeah, dude, Corbin's been cooking, bro. That's nice. That is really, really nice. What actually good lighting can do to a game. Can't even imagine, dude. Can't even imagine. Couldn't be Halo 4. Couldn't be. You know, guys, we should all play my Halo 2 mods. We should, you know what? That's a good point, actually. Why don't we play Halo 2 mods? You guys want to play some Halo 2 mods? We should hop on MCC while Forge World loads. Let's play some of my Halo 2 mods, dude. Come on. You know a game I haven't played in, or you know a mod I haven't played in forever, and I'm so curious if it even works because of how many updates have come out. I want to see if hemostasis is still working. I feel like it should be. Did you see that Halo 2 Spartan for VR chat trailer? Yeah, I posted it in supporter chat earlier for all the members, for all the channel members to see. That was sick. MCC jump scare? Yeah, I get spooked. I'm loading in the background. Hang on. I'm signing in. I logged in. All right, let's see here. Multiplayer. Is my controller working? Yes. All right. Custom multiplayer. Alright, Halo 2 Classic, modded, is hemostasis here. We got extinction and hemostasis, baby! Let's try it. I want to see hemostasis. I want to judge my old work while we wait here. Let's see. Hemostasis got nerfed all because he didn't want 7 sniper rifle spawns. Why does it have the fucking headlong picture? Hello?
Slayer.
What the fuck was that? Why did it show headlong? That's not supposed to happen. Based map. Oh, Halo 2 assault rifle. There we go, dude. There we go. I should give this thing 60 rounds, man. Where's the sniper? Oh, the sniper spawns up here. Wait, why do I want to go to the sniper when I could go to the roof and fly a pelican, dude? Goated map. Goated map. How many Halo 2 multiplayer maps let you fly pelicans? Like none, dude. None. And it's sad and depressing. Tank still solves everything. Map facts. Tank is overpowered as fuck. Where's the Magnum? Don't I have a bunch of Magnum spawns around here? Me with the 3!
Halo 3 are you woo?
Yeah, okay, well it looks good in Halo 2 at least. If it had like the Halo CE mag size, that would be good though. That would be better for sure. Oh, here's the Magnum. Look, it looks like the Halo 3 Magnum, right? But it's not, dude. It's not. It's that beautiful fucking Halo CE Magnum. Oh, dude, back in the good old days when the Falcons were up here. I missed that. That was good times.
The good old days, man.
I think it means it needs more sniper rifle spawns. I mean, if only Halo 2 had Forge, then I could leave that up to you guys. I think that we still have the sniper spawns, right? Like, I definitely didn't remove them. They were really important. Should be right here. Yeah. Dude, snipers shred vehicles in Halo 2. Holy shit. That was nuts. Did I destroy that ghost in 4 shots? Oh, never mind. You have a CE fuel rod and overheating animation yet? You have no evidence of that. That's not true. Loving the red lights, though. It's fine. Time to steal red base's Pelican. What I like about this map is it feels a lot more grounded than, like, Extinction does. Like, Extinction is fucking nuts. Over the top crazy. This one just, yeah, this just literally feels like Blood Gulch, right? It's coagulation, like, giant coagulation. Extinction is just like, what the fuck is happening? Also, rip to this little area where nobody ever goes. Literally ever. I can't click end game. What's happening? Why did my game just go windowed mode? Get me out of here, man. Halo 3 Extinction, though? Oh, yeah, I did one day. What if somebody put the Spirit in Halo 2? That would be pretty easy. Well, it depends on how much you want it to look like Halo 2, I suppose, actually. What else? I mean, we have Extinction as well. Extinction's cool. I'm just like... I don't know. I don't know. I like Extinction, but I just wish I had a little bit more time on this map.
Slayer.
It just breaks a little too easily with a bunch of players. There's maps where it's a normal room in your toy size. Oh, those are so fun. Those are so fucking fun. There's a Reach Extinction game night, though. That will eventually come.
Oh, let me through.
I don't know, I like the atmosphere of this map at least. It was a good time. Oh, actually, before I forget, Forge World is in. Okay, let's check for errors. Hold on. Do we have any errors? Bro, what the fuck, man? Why does it keep saying unpaired seam? Is there really a seam on the other part of the map? Is that why? There should not be a seam here. Oh, let me close MCC real quick. I don't want to hear that sound. I swear there's no seam on the other one. Where's this coming from? Oh, there is. What the fuck? Oh, and it's backwards. Well, I guess it should be for this one. Yeah, I'm just going to delete that. Fuck it, dude. No need. Export ass. This will be, the shared map. Yeah. Much easier to import. That one's done already, so we take this, put it in here. No, let's run the structure seams command now with the new maps. What the fuck? Oh my god. Holy fuck, it actually had perfect seams? Are you kidding me? It's about time, man. I'll let the big outside map get through, and I think we might not have any more open edges. Maybe. Okay, maybe. We'll see. And in fairness, this shouldn't even be invisible. It might just be because there was a seam there, though. Oh, baby! I mean, theoretically, I should be able to get pathfinding. Let's see what happens. Let's turn on all errors. Try scenarios, generate all pathfinding data. This will take a minute because the map's big as fuck, but we'll see. Maybe we're good. I don't know if the overlapping surfaces are gonna cause pathfinding to like die and explode. We will find out though. I love loading bars, guys. This is so fun, dude. Right, you guys here, get your chair content in. We'll see what happens. Oh, it's still going strong. Still go oh, look at that, dude. Solid 36% on that stitching. Does huge grass have pathfinding? Yeah, it does. Or it should, anyway. I cleaned up all of huge grass. It took forever. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. We're going along, guys. Oh yeah, wait, now I can force you guys to look at my funny little thing that I made. Where is it? Dude, check this out. Any Stargators? Oh, wait, it's optimizing sectors. Let's see, do we get errors? Wait, what is this? Fatal error building pathfinding. Pathfinding is unavailable. Final links exceeded maximum allowable. 12,900 links were discarded. What? What? The fuck, man? What does that mean? Well, at least they didn't try to do the big one on the outside of the map. I'll take that. 12,978 links were discarded. Why? Let me screenshot that. Hold on. Screenshot sound incoming. I'm gonna go to some of the Halo modding Discord, see if anybody else has ever had that issue. Kinda doubt it, but you never know. Nothing there. Nothing there either. Damn. Unlucky. That might just be too big. I might have to manually go in and like make stuff ignore pathfinding. After one Emma Stargator. Here, this is my 2 pictures. Kind of lighting is kind of horrible. But I put a cup for scale. I've been working on an F302. There's a big chevron for a giant Stargate I'm planning on doing eventually. It's missing fins and engines and stuff. And it's not fully attached, but it's a... I don't know if it would be an F302 or an X302, but it's big. It's big. It's cool. Now, I think what might be happening when it comes to the map here, having errors and stuff, is that I think it's fair to say map is too big. A lit up Stargate would be sick. I'm debating whether I want to go that hard. Do I just want a big decorative Stargate, or do I want with lights? At the very least, I'm going to put a blue LED strip behind the ring, so that way it's like a wall light. That looks kind of cool. Let's see. Do any of these have the symbol for pathfinding? I know they have the light mapping symbol. Static pathfinder, so the plus. Any pluses? No, there's plus portal, island rock. No. I think that, honestly, it might just be that the map is too big for Halo 3 to do pathfinding. That's actually so sad, though. What the fuck, dude? I'm not sure. I'll have to keep thinking about it. Hold on, give me 1 second, though. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. You know what, man? Davy Jones is right. Never underestimate a good poo. All right, moving on. We have possibly sad news about Forge World, dude. I fixed the errors that would be preventing pathfinding from generating. These are, as far as I understand, unimportant to the pathfinding. And the sad reality here is the map might be too big and complicated for Halo 3's engine to successfully allow for pathfinding. We might not have smart AI on this map. They might all just stand still. Very sad. Very, very sad. I'll still add them, but I think it might be where we're at. Joe, thanks for the 2, man. Appreciate it.
Drake, do you think that anyone who's been far has even decided to use even go on to do look more like?
That is a really good question. I think there are a lot of people who want to go far. Some of them have even decided to use. Not too many of them have gone as far as to go look more like, but realistically, like, okay, if you think about it this way, I've been far, even as decided to use, even go on to do look more like. However, you just pathfind certain areas. I don't think so, sadly. It's all one giant map. Theoretically, if I like split up the map into multiple pieces, it could be possible, but that would just be like a whole other headache that would take forever, like multiple days to sort out. It is possible. It is possible. It's just a nightmare. Now the right side of the dono bar. So I originally had it like a little green explosion animation that was supposed to play when it hit 100. It doesn't work. I thought it did, but I wasn't really able to test it. I just had to wait until somebody would dono and see if it would match, and it did not. It did not, unfortunately. Nobody hit green with that is still so funny. I don't know which one that is. I'm just glad all the errors are gone, except for like a couple of random ones. Yeah, the error that I got, which said, what did it say? The error said, fatal links exceeded maximum, or final links exceeded maximum allowable. Fatal error, building pathfinding. I read it as fatal. Let me see if final links. Maybe somebody's talked about that. Modded Gamer, thank you for the 3. Appreciate it.
How about this release UF tomorrow, then add an update for AI with FW down the road?
Thank you for the 3. I may end up just releasing it. I mean, it's pretty much ready at this point.
I reposted the clip in Stream Clips channel.
Thank you for the 2, Joe. I could, like, at this point, I can't think of anything that, there might be, like, I think the Scarabs might still spawn themselves. I'll have to double check that, but other than that, I think it could be, okay, wait. I know why the Scarabs spawn themselves. That should be fixable. Hopefully. Anyway. I'm gonna fix that, and then it should be good. Somebody also had this error last year, but they didn't get any responses. Yeah, Jordan is great. Had the exact same issue, but yeah, it was also in Halo 3. They didn't get any responses, so I'm not the first person to have this issue, at the very least. Final links. Too many objects to contribute to pathfinding data. Okay, I kind of got that from there. Static is way heavier on the pathfinding budget. Try to integrate into BSP where possible instead of static pathfinding instances. Okay, I might be able to solve this, actually. What if you did pathfinding in sections or chunks? Is that possible? Yes, it is. My thinking was, what if I just, like, went into the entire map and I split the map into, like, I kept everything in the exact same position, but I split it into 2. Because none of the geometry, the instance geometry here, has pathfinding. Just straight up none of them do. By default, instance geometry just doesn't do pathfinding. Though, to be safe, I'm going to go to every piece of instance geometry in the entire map, and I'm going to disable pathfinding on it. Completely. I don't know. I don't think instance geometry by default does pathfinding. Let me see. Is there any info on this? Instance geometry is linked and duplicated. It's also a way to... Design services. Okay, there's no info. I'm pretty sure by default, instance geometry does not. Do pathfinding, but in case of that, I'm gonna go boom, 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 and replace that with boom. Render only should already solve for that, but you never know. And so this is just with the lighting. On all of these, on the off chance that any of these do have pathfinding, I'm going to make sure that they do not. And that is by doing this. Manually making sure none of them show pathfinding. The little dash symbol that I just added to their name there should do that. That is a not pathfinding prefix. And that leaves default structure, portals, sky, water, and all of that should already, I mean, just to be safe, I don't think the water surface ever would have pathfinding, but I'm going to go ahead and remove it just in case. Then we just have a bunch of lights. Then we have the sky down here, which also this should not have pathfinding. Actually, I don't even think I need these. I'm gonna leave them just in case, but yeah, shouldn't even need those. Might be breaking stuff. That's probably fine. No, I lied. I'm gonna delete them. All right. With that, I could try to re-import again, but my thinking is I could split the entire map up. I'm gonna save actually. I'm gonna save this to 05-2. My thinking is if I just grab all of the actual terrain where AI can walk on, then realistically it should be good. I'm gonna remove unused slots. So for example, there would be no reason for this to have any pathfinding, right? AI would never even be able to go here, nor on this material here. Both of these would be useless and just taking up unnecessary pathfinding budget. Pull the map between the island and gulch. I don't even think I have to do that. I think this is easier. So with the way that the map is shaded right now, it has custom normal split data, which should be fine. I'm gonna select all the pathfindable areas by selecting all the terrain. So terrain gulch, cave floor, cliff blend would be important, shoreline, the talus, beach cave here. Actually, no, those are cliffs. We'll go terrain, beach, shoreline. Yeah, I'll keep terrain, beach, shoreline, terrain, island. These are all places AI will realistically walk at any given time. So island, shoreline. Yeah, I should probably have that be there too. Island talus, which is the upper areas where AI can walk on. Island wet cave. What is arena rock? I don't need that. Forerunner base. Yeah, there should definitely be pathfinding on this. I don't think of this one. Let's try Forerunner Hall. I'll just select all the Forerunner stuff. I'll just make it all a part of it. Then we have terrain sanctuary, which is that. Terrain shared. Don't need that. Okay, realistically, if all of this had pathfinding, that would be fine. The rest of the areas, maybe there's a couple materials like that. Cliff blend, maybe this one. Montana cliff blend. Any other areas that stick out to me that look like they could use pathfinding, I'll grab those. There's not a whole lot of language I don't even know, I just realized it boggles my mind. What, this? It makes sense. There's just complicated words for stuff that's really easy. It's not as hard as you think. Okay, if I took all of this and then made this have pathfinding and then everything else just didn't have pathfinding, realistically, this could work. I'm gonna do separate. My only hope is that the shading on it still looks good. This also, I do want this to have pathfinding, so I'm gonna undo that. That's an instance geo? Yeah. No, I do want this to have static pathfinding, so I'll do a plus on that. I want pathfinding in the tunnels here. So I would put plus signs on everything near this tunnel, I think. Right? Yeah. Anything that's here on the tunnel gets pathfinding. So anything that had a minus before now gets a plus, which means the game will allow AI to do stuff on it. Boom, boom. This also needs it. So these all have pluses. And it's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. In fact, wait, I have a better way of doing this. Grab every ground piece here that an AI could potentially walk on. Make sure that they're all accounted for. This ramp in here as well. Anything else AI could walk on, like that. Plus that. Okay, then, make sure that's everything. Yeah, and then I would just go in and I would find the minus sign that says no pathfinding and replace it with a plus, which would give it pathfinding. And now all of these should realistically be good to go. Now the fun thing that I can do here, I don't think I need a special symbol. Wait, maybe I can't even... Oh, wait, this might not even work. Marker object preview. Okay, world node. Blah, blah, blah. Damn it, wait, I don't think I can remove pathfinding after all. I might actually have to do the BSP split. Do forge pieces just have pathfinding? They do not. But there might be a way to add it. I've actually never tested it. I've meant to for a long time. But I'm unsure. I know that you can make it so AI know where not to go on a forge object, but I don't know if you can give them like manual pathfinding. Possibly. Okay, there's that plus and minus symbol that turns pathfinding on or off. That does not seem to work for structure. I'm gonna try it anyway. Oops, made a Discord noise. Why is my streamer mode off? Did my stream end or something? No. You need to make the object an instant? Yeah, but I can't because it's a piece of structure. It would blow up the whole map if I did that. Because then the other part that I ripped it off of would get a bunch of render errors. It has to be structure, sadly. But, I don't know. I'm going to try it anyway, because I manually removed, like, a bunch of instance geo pieces that I don't think it's going to fix anything, to be honest. All my knowledge on this tells me that this isn't really going to do anything, but who knows? I'm going to give it a shot anyway. If this works, that would be awesome, because then I don't have to split everything into 2 BSPs for this, and if not, well, I always have the option of crying and pissing myself, so it's actually not the worst thing ever. Look at the media channel. Oh god, why do I feel like this is going to be horrible? Somebody check the media channel, please. I don't want to check. Oh, and it's actually sick-ass Halo ships running in Starfield. What the fuck? That's awesome. The Pillar of Autumn, that's sick as hell. Damn, bro, look at this. This is the kind of Starfield I want to play. That's dope. Look at that shit. Frigate, Pillar of Autumn, or, you know, Halcyon. Clean! Cool as hell. A bunch more ships than that, too. Holy shit. Never checked the clip I put? Oh, true. Yeah, where's that clip? Where'd you put it? Is it? I don't see it anywhere. Oh, stream clips, duh. Which one is it? Me babbling. What is this clip? Hold on. Where's my... Oh, they changed all the YouTube icons. What the fuck? It's kind of sick. Let me get you. Ew. You know, I've been wondering, when it comes to release and stuff, like, I can't believe... Do you think anyone has been far, even has decided to use, even go on to do look more like? That's a good question.
Wait, what?
I think anyone's been far, even has decided to use, even go on to do look more like?
What? What the fuck are you saying?
Sorry, hold on, let me finish my mashed potatoes.
You're like saying it in such a weird ass way, whatever you're trying to say.
Oh, I was just wondering. Has somebody done the elites before? I was wondering if anyone's been far, even has decided to use, even go on to do look more like.
Oh.
Green's going, huh? Are you good?
No.
No.
I don't know, the way you're talking, you're just like, I'm wondering if it's... Yeah, thank you. I'm...
Oh, we got the map exported. Let's see then. I have no idea if this is actually going to work or make any kind of meaningful difference on Forge World. If this doesn't work, I'll just go back to how it was. And then just be like, whatever, dude. Rogan's man, all I asked him was if he's been far, even has decided to use, even go on to do look more like. And he just can't. I don't know. He just doesn't understand. It's weird. I don't know what his problem is. You want a Discord call with him? Yeah. Oh man, I don't understand why things just can't work on Halo modding projects. It would be really good if they did. At least the aircraft carrier's done. That's like a... I feel like that's a pretty big relief for me personally.
Jesus fucking, oh my god.
Now people on the Island Sandbox map can go absolutely sicko mode. The carrier's too fucking bright. I actually agree with that. It is insanely bright. It looks fine on the Island Sandbox map, but the Forge World here is a little bit subdued. So got that beautiful natural lighting. I quite like it. I really do want to play on a map on the Island Sandbox, though, where somebody puts, like, one carrier against another and, like, absolutely kits them out with a bunch of vehicles and stuff. With, like, some islands between. That would be cool. Though I don't really know how you would stop spawn camping there, personally. And maybe if there was, like, some big anti-aircraft guns or something that were, like, that you could spawn next to and just absolutely cook anybody who gets too close to you. That might work. I think what I'm going to do for Forge World in any case is if this import here doesn't actually fix the pathfinding issue, I'm just going to leave it so that there's kind of dumb AI on this map and not even worry about it. And then just have it so there's just dumb AI, the mod is out and released, and everything works. The only bug I can think of right now that I need to fix, which I'm pretty sure I know how to fix, is the Scarab respawning way too much. Navy Deck Gray. That's the color that haunts my dreams and my nightmares. Is that actually a color? Aw. You say that haunts your dreams, but I think this is a wonderful color. This is the color I want to print all my 3D prints in. That is a beautiful color. Oh, one of my favorites, actually. But then again, I'm not traumatized by that color, so there's that. Ooh, we're under a strong geomagnetic storm watch. Nice, dude. Nice! Space Weather Prediction Center says we're in a R3 strong radio blackout right now due to multiple X-class flares. Very fun, dude. Very fun. I'm hoping for some Auroras again. I kind of doubt it, because all the X-classes were like 1 point something, but still, it's like, what, 3 or 4 X-class flares in the last, like, 2 days? If those stack on each other just right and they get direct hits, we could see some low equatorial Auroras. I would be down for that, dude. Last year, I got to see some Auroras on my camera from all the way down here in Texas. I want that again. Good evening, how's it going? So much better now that you're here, NCIS. So much better. I have the final touches. Oh, you know what still is so shitty on this map that we could fix right now is the fucking water in the puddles. That was the last thing. Now that all the errors are done, now that all the lighting is tweaked and fixed, which I'll see how that looks tomorrow anyway. Now that, like, I don't know, all the other, the textures and stuff are fixed. Oh, the sun is leaking? Dude, the sun is leaking. It's actually crazy how much the sun is leaking. You guys want to see this on? You want to see some sun leaking from earlier today? This is from 3 hours ago. Oh wait, no, that one's a shitty one. Where's a good one? Hello? Can I please? Can I get a good one? Hello? Alright, here we go. This is the sun. This is the sun leaking from earlier today. It's been doing this a lot over the past couple days. There's a double. You see that? Boom. Boom! Do be getting a little leaky. Fun fact, stronger aurora make a sound? I didn't know that. Did not know that. My goodness. You know what? Fine, guys. Fine. I'll fire the fucking Tyrant cannon. Okay, Jesus. You don't have to ask so much. I'll just fucking shoot it. Alright, all you gotta do is just ask regularly. Don't be too weird about it. Ah! Why can't I? Never mind. He's asking, show the sun leaking. Wait. How bad you want to see that in Starfield? What, the sun exploding? Would be sick as hell. Oh, the cold front was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was surprisingly low here in Texas. I did not think the cold front was going to get us down into like to 40 degrees. That actually was pretty surprising. I knew it was going to be big, but I didn't think it was going to be that big. Getting a freeze warning last night, which definitely didn't happen, but it's pretty surprising. Oh, we just switched over to S1. Solar radiation storm impacts. We're still at no geomagnetic storm impacts, but tomorrow night we could be in we have a pretty strong chance of a G3 geomagnetic storm. Someone said there was a very small chance of a G4, which could bring us to the conditions needed in order to see some pretty low equatorial auroras, which I would love. I would love that. I want to see auroras, please. I want to drive into a dark place an hour north of where I live so that I can see some auroras, please. Thank you. Thank you. Sun explosions sound cool. I don't know if that I can swing that, though. That would be so sick. Literally just coronal mass ejections. Some CMEs. Solar flares on their own, that's fine. It's a little bright spot. But if you can get the sun to just, like, blow up a ring of matter, little loop, big explosive hula hoop of supercharged plasma, that would go hard. Let's see, where's, like, a really cool coronal mass ejection? Oh, there's a really good one from 20... I wonder... I don't know. This is from 2012. This is a really good one. Check that out. Ba-boom. Multiple. Holy crap. From like every direction. Holy shit, that last one at the end there is crazy. That was Earth facing. That's wild. Remember the world was supposed to end in 2012? Dude, I remember that night so clearly because my parents had been like binge watching Ancient Aliens, and Ancient Aliens was like, the Mayan calendar says it's gonna fucking, everyone's gonna fucking die tomorrow. And my parents were like, oh, well, you never know what could happen. The world's mysterious. And as a little kid, I'm like, so we're all gonna fucking die in the morning? Like, what the fuck? My parents were like, no, it's probably not. And then they're like, secretly, they're like, should we be worried? And I could tell because kids aren't as stupid as you think they are. And I remember going to bed that night and being like, I wonder if I'm gonna fucking die in my sleep tonight. That was like, I just remember that. And I woke up the next day and I was like, oh, guess I'm alive. Like, what the fuck, man? Oh. Ah! What is that? Why is the sky made of fucking goo? Ew! I suppose at the very least I should probably try to generate pathfinding. It just worked! Okay, well, is everything solid or am I gonna die instantly? Bitch, what the fuck? It's just working. Hello? The fuck? What happened to my sky? Oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'll fix this.
WWE,
Oh,
don't
my...
try this at home. They are trained professionals. Vlog of Drake day-to-day life of sitting down. Don't try this at home. Not trained.
Dude, I do stuff all the time. Don't assume that I'm a little couch potato. I am, but just don't assume that. That's rude. There's no reason to believe that. Guys, I may have fixed the pathfinding. Don't try this at home. They are trained professionals. I am trained. Very polite, alright? I was taught manners, okay? Some of y'all weren't taught manners, and you're nasty, and you're icky. You probably chew with your mouth open. And just by the way, if you do that, you deserve to get fucking punched in the face. I didn't learn what the fuck misophonia was until I was an adult, but holy shit. My entire life growing up, I would just hear people chewing with their mouth open like fucking savage beasts, dude. And every time I would hear it, I would see red, bro. I would see fucking red. It was so brutal. I was so pissed off just hearing that sound. So horrible. Oh, it's disgusting. If you chew with your mouth open, you're gross. I think you're gross. I fucking hate you. Do not be near me while eating. I don't even want to get close to you. Otherwise, I'll just become eternally pissed off, dude. Chewing with your mouth open is the most nasty, vile fucking thing. And I don't know why I was blessed in this fucking life with misophonia, but if I hear the sound of somebody open mouth chewing, I am just constantly resisting the urge to fucking deck them. It's so horrible. Dude, I can't tell you how many times as a kid I'd be in elementary school or middle school or even fucking high school, and I would just see, I mean, it really didn't happen that much in high school because people at that point had learned, but like, kids would just like sit down at the table and I'm just, oh, this, I would get so pissed off. I'd literally just get up and leave. I was like, I can't even be near you. You're so gross. There's got to be some of you guys in chat who know what I'm talking about. Just hearing that chewing sound, I just start tweaking out, dude. I don't know what it is. There's involuntary, like, rage. Like blind rage. It's so bad. Like, I am normally a very relaxed, carefree person. I have a ton of patience, very long fuse, very level-headed. It's just that one sound. It's that one sound that just does me in. I instantly turn into, like, a fucking rage monster. Gyarados, thank you for the 5!
I heard Joe is a super potty trained. Graduated top of his class.
Yeah, I believe that.
I, however, keep failing.
Oh no.
Modded gamer will straight up RKO a child if they chew loudly.
Based, dude. Based. That's how it should be, you know? Reminds me of this time, I don't remember who the fuck said this, but it made me laugh my ass off. Somebody was like, dude, we need to normalize bullying. And I was like, what the fuck? They're like, because if bullying teaches people what to do and what not to do. And I was like, it's kind of an insane thing to say, but also true, I guess. Halo Meister, what the fuck?
I'll just walk away quickly. Glump lump crunch.
Thank you, Halo Meister, for the tenor. You
Drake
disgust
not
me, you
trained,
freak.
do be couch.
What?
But not be also does do thing but not other do thing.
Yeah, that's
do
true.
The do but not the don't. Potato cat mouse peppy forge the dog world in true flat huge map but not mathing the fatal error open edge.
You make me sick, you fucking freak. How fucking dare you say something that brave yet controversial, modded gamer? What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little shit? I'll have you know I have over 300 confirmed kills.
Halo Meister, if you ever try to make chewing sound, listen, if somebody, oh, you know what actually triggered me? There was that sound that Davy Jones makes with the TTS where it sounds like gulping, and it actually, it's not as bad as chewing by any means, but it still bothered me a little bit, and it was really gross, and I had to mute it once because it was going, and I don't know how the fuck he made the TTS make that noise. I don't know what kind of weird ass word he typed in, but it was so realistic, and it just, no, gross. It's awful. It instantly makes me rage. Look
I
up.
chew with my mouth closed. but sometimes chew with my mouth open intentionally for 2 seconds just to piss off my little brother who feels the same way you do, lol.
Yeah,
Also,
so
at your
fun.
leisure, check stream chat for a new real Halo gun project I'm drawing up.
Okay, I will check it out, but just know, if somebody gets massively pissed off when you're chewing with your mouth open, you might not want to do it. Halo Meister, thank you for the 5!
Disgusting freak. RJ 2025, but also I did pay for you to dress up in Cortana cosplay, so... You right.
Yeah, that's the right kind of freak. Yeah!
Hold on. I found out I am not alone in being absolutely disturbed by chewing noises, but also that it's a real condition and it's not exclusive to chewing noises. It is for me. It's called misophonia. It is literally a disorder where specific sounds trigger intense emotional responses like anger, disgust, or panic. It is often characterized by an excessive automatic reaction to the trigger sounds, which is often related to eating, chewing, lip smacking. It is literally like your body just goes, oh my god, like you just have this like visceral reaction. I don't know, dude. As a kid, I would literally have to leave the room because I'm so fucking pissed. Like I would just get heated. I would get so heated. I would think it's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Cats. Where the fuck is... I can't tell. Is that... Cats, is that you? I can't tell. They changed the YouTube thing. So now your username is just your literal... Is that... Okay, that is you. Alright. Cats, if you chew with your mouth open... Happens with your Moxie talk is crazy, dude.
However, baldness is a common problem.
What the fuck?
Who mod Halo and make big, huge maps true and real.
Yeah,
and
no,
based,
not
but
based.
Also do be not, but do be true.
No, it do not be true. It do not be based. It do not be anything. Halo Wars, thank you for the
I have
fiver!
the same reaction playing Halo 4.
Okay, now that's based. That's fucking absolutely fucking based. Holy shit. So true. Ah!
Just fucking load already, holy shit. Please, I just want to know if it works! Please!
Holy fuck. Gyarados, thank you for the super chat. Thank you.
Drake is a patient person.
That's so true.
Just don't exist. Be on road when he is.
Yeah.
Eat any food, have hair, and talk about Halo 4 Forerunners. Or look different.
What do you mean, or look different? What is that supposed to mean? Hello? There's some heavy implications there, alright? What do you mean by that? It was a little bit too vague for my taste. That could be interpreted very badly. Just don't look different. He'll hate you. What the fuck? Hello? But yeah, don't be on the road with me. First IRL encounter left me hospitalized. That's actually so true and real, and also so true and based in epic. I'm just a very scary, powerful, strong, masculine, overwhelming presence. I think everybody should be afraid of me because of how awesome I am and how scary and cool I am also. So maybe don't even look at me. Do not perceive me, frankly. I think that's probably your best course of action. I would really like this to import because this map is fucking gross with this giant block in the sky. Charge back. What, did I not read your thing? Wait, I look different. I get it now. But see, that was not true, because that could be interpreted wildly out of context, and it is not true. Listen, Halo Meister, you can't believe everything you read on the internet, okay? I know it sounds crazy, but some people, they go on the internet and they tell lies. Okay, I don't get it myself, but apparently this is a thing that actually happens. I can't control it. I'm not John Internet. I don't have the on-off switch for this thing. But it's true. No, it's not impossible, Halo Meister. I've seen it myself at least a couple of times. It's happened before. It's wild. It's out of control. Sorry, I don't mean to, you know, break down this illusion that you have, but this is what it is. But you are bald. What the fuck is that? I'm not fucking bald. Where? What the fuck, man? I don't have anybody on my side here. This is bullshit. Everybody in check. I think Projectant's freaking bald, dude. Oh wait, you up the spicy Halo ship. Oh, yes, where is this? Wait, was it media? Damn, what the fuck? I don't know how these mods work, but dude, if I was playing Starfield and I saw some fucking Covenant Corvettes and cruisers pop up in front of me like this, I would be very pleased. I would be very pleased. But to add collision to the models, that's a pain in the ass to do. Gyarados, thank you for the 3! Or the 2? I guess I'll never know what it said because it was just under $2 and the TDS didn't read it out. He probably didn't even say anything of importance, to be honest. I'm just not even going to bother with that one. I'm sure that if it really mattered, he would have put the 5 extra cents in there. Joe, thank you for the 2!
The sheer shine and brightness of the flashbang that occurs when Drake stands under a street lamp is enough to hospitalize anyone.
Okay,
It has got so bad that he has been classified as a traffic hazard and all nearby drivers must carry sunglasses.
Yeah, oh wow, that is... See, this is what I was talking about. People just go on the internet, and what happens is they'll say things like, Drake is bald. Now, me personally, not bald. It's not true. Halo Meister, thank you for the 5-er!
He said you bald AF gang.
Yeah, he could say shit. Doesn't mean it's true. You could see me. I got a whole lot of hair. It's just growing. Look at that. Look at the way that it's just growing out of my fucking scalp. That's actually crazy that just happens, dude. Biology is just this wacky, unbelievable concept. It's really impressive, honestly. It's extremely shocking, but also cool, you know? I really love that about biology, the way that hair just grows out of follicles, little pores up there, you know, specializes. That's amazing, honestly. It's really special. There you go. You're welcome. Oh my god, I think it's almost done. This is the final step. Holy shit! Actually working. Now the real question is, once the seams reconnect, is it still going to work? That's what I want to know. Okay, we got lighting back. The map is reconnected. Can I generate pathfinding? Dude, holy fuck, I'm so smart and I'm so fucking cool and sexy. Oh my god, I can't believe I pulled that off. Thank you for the 3, Mono Gamer!
Do be existing there, it do be shiny and bald.
That's actually crazy because I'm looking, it's actually really dark and matte. Really weird how you're seeing, like, literally nothing. Wait. Dude, oh my god, I'm so unbelievably talented and cool. My weird fix that definitely should not have worked based on the existing documentation absolutely fucking worked. Holy shit! Let's go! We have pathfinding on Forge World, baby! Guys, it's at this point I am now permitting and opening up compliments and positive things that you can say about me rather than calling me bald or dumb. Okay, now would be the time. Okay, thank you, Mono Gamer. Very cool. Now would be the time to give me praise and compliments for pulling off something cool and neat. And being like, wow, that guy's pretty cool. Gyarados, thank you for the 5-er!
Can't believe Drake is taking full ownership of everything he makes and doesn't credit Bungo.
Listen, okay, if 343 Industries can remove Bungie's credits from Halo, I can too! Jay, thank you for the 2.
Cope.
What are you... Okay, dude. Whatever, dude. Keep coping. Keep coping that I'm coping. The last thing to do for Forge World? I I mean, I have to bake lighting again. Is there anything other than baking lighting? Oh, I need to fix the puddles. They're ugly. Besides fixing the puddles, I think that's everything. I think Forge World is done. I definitely need to test and make sure that the pathfinding, like, actually does work, but I'm pretty sure that's it, dude. Like, we're good. Okay, as a test here, what I'll do is I'll just add in a grunt. I like the grunt to be my test. It feels right. So we're gonna add a regular, plain old grunt. Thank you for the 420 money.
These nuts on your bald head.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck, man? You can't these nuts on my bald head because it's not bald. You're just invalidating your own bullshit. Also, you smell bad. I don't know if anyone's ever told you that. I should probably have just told you that earlier, to be honest. It was a bit rude of me, but I just figured I'd tell you now. But you smell bad. And everybody knows. And that's kind of gross. So, there you go. Now I'm being honest with you. Now you know that everybody else already knew, but nobody wanted to tell you that you smelled so bad this whole time. Alright, here's my little test zone for AI pathfinding. Make a little fire team. Just gonna have one character, which is a grunt. No weapon. Oh my, fucking, lose my goddamn mind. Alright, let's see, does he move? Does he walk? Move! Does he need a weapon to move? He might actually need a weapon. Hold on, let me double check. Do I have any weapons on the map? Just an assault rifle. Let me add the plasma pistol. Let's give him a little. He's a grunt with a plasma pistol. His squad is on zone 0, which let me double check here. Does exist. Has a bunch of firing positions on area 0, which is a valid AI thingy. All right, we refresh.
Hi RJ, it's me,
Stop
your only
moving.
viewer. For years I gaslit you into thinking your audience was bigger. But the truth is, they are all me. And now to convince you, I will send this from every account. And you are bald.
What the fuck? Thank you for the force. Wait, what the fuck?
Hi
Mateus!
RJ, it's me, Green Knight, your only viewer. For years I gaslit you into thinking your audience was bigger. But the
Stop
truth
it!
is, they are all me.
They are not all you. Stop it. Also, why Green Knight? He doesn't even watch this stream. Or maybe he was too busy on all of his alts to be on his main typing this shit out. I guess that's entirely possible. Joe with the 2, thank you.
Hi RJ, it's me,
God
your
damn it.
only viewer. For years I gaslit you into thinking your audience was bigger. But the
Bro, I'm
truth
literally
is,
here. I mean, you are
they
now.
all me. And now to convince you, I will send this from every account. You are indeed bald.
I'm not bald! Thanks for the 2, Joe, if that's even your real name. Oh my god damn it. Modded Gamer, thank you for the 3.
Hi,
Should I even be
RJ,
mad about
it's
this?
me, your only viewer.
Yeah!
I gaslit you into thinking your audience was bigger.
Yeah, I'm
But
not just
the truth
messaging because I'm
is,
watching football at
they
the same
are
time.
all
Valid.
me. And now to convince you, I will send this from every account.
Oh. I'm confused. Stop sending this. It's bullshit. Wait, what? Has open edges. Wait, that's a new error! Let's go! Where are the open edges, though? I don't see a single open edge anywhere. Holy shit! Gyarados with a massive super
We
chat!
give you crap cause you're a good dude and we really do underappreciate the work you do.
So true.
Guys like Ruby, Vengeful Vadamond, you are keeping Halo alive. Alive I mean like memories, new and or improved gameplay.
So true. So based. Also, more shout out to Ruby and Vadam because they both do insane
Hi
work.
RJ, it's me.
God
your only viewer.
damn it! We
For
were
years
having
I
a
gaslit you
moment!
into thinking your
We were
audience
having
was
a
bigger.
fucking moment, Halo,
But
my
the truth
shirt!
is, they are all me. And now to convince you, I will send this from every account.
God damn it. Thank you for the tenor. So we're having a moment there, okay? Wait, there is an open edge. Where did this come from? No! What was that? Modded.
It's me.
Holy, that was a 15!
For years I gaslit you into thinking your audience was bigger. But the truth is, they are all me. And now to convince you, I will send this from every account. Bald.
But stop adding bald comments at the end. God damn it, man. Tip bar fix. It is better! How did that happen? Wait, is this broken? Oh, because this is... No, I have no idea. Where is the... What the fuck is the... What is going on here? Why is this broken? What?
Hi RJ, it's me, your only viewer.
God damn it, Goku! Thank you for the 2.
Was bigger. But the truth is, they are all me. And now to convince you, I will send this from every account.
You guys are gonna drive me to powerful, never-ending addiction. I am going to have an unstoppable addiction to hard drugs, and I will blame all of you for it. You did this. Remember that. Thank you for the 2, Goku! Why? Where? Oh. Why
Hi RJ, it's me, your
Hi.
only viewer.
Oh my
For
God,
years I
fucking
gaslit you
damn
into
it.
thinking your audience was bigger.
Yep.
But the truth is, they are all me.
Okay.
And now to convince you,
Okay.
I will send this from every account.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Bald.
Why are you... Taco... That was Taco Bot! Thank you for the 3, dude. Can we get Taco Bot back? But instead of making bald jokes, Taco Bot's just Taco Bot and everybody's happy and there's free tacos for everyone. That would be a far better reality. In fact, being cursed by the witch and therefore succulent, robust hair follicles, and all of your accusations are actually admissions. That's so true, actually. They're all witches. Should be burned at the stake. Would that be a crazy end to, like, Wicked or the Wizard of Oz? They just all get together and they just, like, burn the witch at the stake. I mean, I know she does, like, melt into acid. Gyarados, thank you for the 5!
Chat, I'm gonna give RJ a superpower. Please comment the side effect. His power is flight.
That's a pretty fucking good superpower, to be honest. That is actually a good
Hi
superpower.
RJ, it's me, your only viewer.
Lightning McQueen? Are you kidding me?
Thinking your audience was bigger.
Oh my
but the
God.
truth is, they are all me. And now to convince you, I will send this from every account.
I bet you will.
Ka-chow, you're bald.
Okay, well. Ka-chow. That was a very brave thing for you to say. Why is there even a fucking... Hold on, can I walk through this? God damn it, man! This collision bullshit never works. It's rigged. It's rigged. When he flies, gravity's increased by him for 100 times, so he can't. You realize if gravity was 100 times, the moment I tried to activate flight, my body would just go right under the ground, right? Like I would vaporize instantly into a very, very fine puddle. Gyarados, thank you for the 3! Wait, what?
He could only fly backwards with his ass out.
That was a pretty shitty one. Thank you for the 2, though. That would suck. Every time he flies, an edge opens on a map randomly. Oh, dude, I don't even know if I'd ever fly. I think I'd have to give up Halo modding forever at that point. That would suck so much ass to just have to fix constantly. Like, oh, great day of flying. Time to go back home and work for hours re-importing maps. You can only fly straight down at the speed of gravity. That's not a side effect. That's delusion of me thinking I can fly and then just dying. He very painfully sprouts wings from his back every time. Okay, see, that's kind of cool. That's like the Wolverine downside. Where you're like, oh shit, this hurts so badly. I think it would be kind of awesome. It would suck ass, obviously, if I had to sprout wings every single time. But also that would be fucking metal. It would build character, dude. And that would build some serious character on me. People got to go to the military to build character? Nah, dude. I'll just fucking go through excruciating pain every single time. Every time he flies, he comes rapidly. I think it was supposed to be a downside, not an upside. Mateus, thank you for the $5!
The second he stops flying, he returns to his start point.
Okay, that was actually not that bad. Now that I think about it. Like, it would still be useful. It would be useful for everything except directly traveling. Which, like, what if I just, like, flew everywhere all the time? And then, no, that's actually kind of, I don't know. That makes it less useful, but I don't think that makes it not useful. You know, I feel like it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Can't believe this open edge got past me. I swear. Oh, because it literally just disappears after a certain point, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. How did I not see that, dude? What the fuck? Every time he flies, the snail gets faster. That's such an anxiety-inducing thought, dude. When I was younger and I was like, I was in high school, I would think about that idea of the snail that constantly chases you down and will eventually kill you. I was like, what if there's a snail coming for me right now, dude? I would just like really think about it. Like, there could be a snail that's literally looking for me at any given time. Honestly, though, the snail thing is not that bad, because if you think about the size of the Earth and the speed of a snail, like, realistically, it's never going to get you. If you fly to the end of the world, you'll just never find you.
All he is able to hear is people chewing.
Oh my god, I actually might not ever fly if that were the case. Like, that would actually be brutal. I would be pissed off constantly. My brain would just build up an association of flying and pure rage. I don't think I would ever want to fly anywhere. That would actually be so brutal. Holy shit. God, that was so... Oh, that would be so bad. Oh, that would suck so much. People be like, you can fly? That's amazing. Like, imagine trying to, like, take a girl on a romantic flight. You're like, babe, I'm gonna be like Superman. I'm gonna do a romantic flight. And you're, like, holding her in arms, and the whole time you hear... Like, that's disgusting, dude. That's fucking gross. I would never enjoy flying. Ugh! Every time he flies, his life would get shorter by 1 week. I would genuinely never fly if that was the case. Unless it was, like, a literal life or death emergency, in which case it's worth it. But, like, I want to live the fullest life I could. So I don't think I would ever fly if I sacrificed a week of my life every time I flew. Like, the idea that my life is even 1 week shorter because of a purposeful decision that I made that, like, directly subtracts from it is, like, crazy to me. I couldn't. You have to stub your toe in order to activate your flight? Dude, how much... What would my toes look like after a while? They would just be like fucking little nubs. They would just be little swollen nubs, just broken, shattered. Wouldn't be able to walk anymore. I'd have to just fly everywhere from now on. Taco Bot, thank you for the 3!
Every time he flies, he hears chat in his head constantly calling him bald, ALDB, ALDB, ALD.
So basically, I'm just streaming all the time. I'm just like constantly streaming, because that's just a regular stream for me. That's every stream, actually. Every single stream. You're basically just saying I have stream audio going. Regular stream audio from every single stream I always do. It doesn't sound that crazy. That's a good one. I'll take that. A little weird, but I'd do it. It's worth it. Okay, well, while we wait for our open edges to fix, I'll be right back. Also, stop calling me bald.
Bald. Guys, it's me. Keep up the ball train, it's so epic. Bald squared.
Thank you, Orcs Company, for that super... Stop spamming ball, dude! I literally have just been gone! Is this what you do when I'm not here? What is your problem? You could be saying anything. You could be doing anything. My chat rate is absurd right now, but it's all just you saying bald. Hairful. Thank you, Cloudswolf. Very thoughtful. So thoughtful. Gyarados! Thank you for the $5, man. Appreciate it.
Alright chat, Drake has a new power. He can speak to and understand all animals, land or water.
That's pretty
but
sick.
Side effect is...
See, that's actually like a cool power too. I mean, that's not as cool as flying, but it's still a cool power. You can do some pretty useful stuff with that. You'd be pretty powerful if you could be convincing enough to the animals. I love to talk to my cats. They all point out that he's bald. It's so creative. So great. It's wonderful. Portal leakage? I don't give a fuck about a portal leak. I don't give a fuck! Fuck a portal leak! I have no idea why this one's leaking. That could be... Why is this one leaking, like, genuinely? No clue. Is that it? Why did that? I have no idea. I don't care. Those are Bungie's portals. If they're having errors, it's not my fault. Don't care. I just want my open edge to be fixed. The entire animal kingdom!
Why is this guy so bald?
Okay, dude. That's what my cats would say to me. I'm like, finally, the power to speak to my cats. And my little tiny Peppy, she looks at me and she's just like, you're so fucking bald. Like, what the fuck, man? I don't want that power anymore. That's terrible. I want to look at my cats and be like, I love you so much. You're so sweet and wonderful. They're just like, fucking bald? What the fuck? Like, that's horrible. Especially considering I'm not bald. Oh, dude, look at this. That's a broken bump map right there. I know what the fuck that is. That's a broken ass bump. I'm fixing that. That's a nasty, disgusting, ew, broken ass, ew ass, nasty bump map. Peppy! That's my cat with the 69. Thank you.
Papa, why are you so bald?
I'm not fucking bald, dude! Oh my god, dude. You guys ever see that old Alinity stream where she threw her cat? Thought it'd be me if that's what I heard from when I listened to my cat's mind. What am I? No, not objects. I just want levels. I'm losing my shit here. Orcs Company, thank you for the 2.
TBF, compared to a cat, you're pretty bald.
Okay, yeah, everyone is extremely bald compared to a cat. All right, we're all unbelievably bald compared to cats. That's true. Oh, it's done. Oh, it's done. Can I, please? I just want to generate pathfinding data. Please. Wait, it's actually working. Holy shit, it worked, dude! My grunt. He's fucking walking. He's fucking... He's walking. It has pathfinding. It was all worth it, dude. It was all worth it. He's fucking walking! Who spilled paint on the tip goal? My bad, dude. I was spray painting my new 3D print and it got all over the tip goal. That is my bad, dude. Oh my god, we have pathfinding. We're so out here right now. Holy shit. Okay, now I have to fix this ugly ass doo-doo ass fucking bump map right here. Look at these, dude. Look how crusty these are. They're not imported as ZBrush bump maps. They're so nasty looking. Like, look at that shit. Like, look how nasty and crusty those are. I'm gonna fix these right now. I'm gonna fix all of them. That one's fixed already. Bunch of these are imported as regular bump maps. That's nasty. Ew, dude. Ew. Like, so many of them. It's actually absurd. My decimal points are after the tip goal. Oh, it's none. It's at perfect, flawless, actually. Why did I only fix like half of these? What the fuck? Okay, watch this, watch this. Before, after. What the fuck? That definitely should have worked. What's going on here? What the fuck is going on? Why does it still look gross and crusty? I refuse to believe that Reach actually just looks that bad and the bump maps are just that bad. There's no way. Hello? Is my mouse broken? Okay, Blender's broken, I guess. No, what the fuck? Hello? Did my middle mouse button just break? I need a new mouse? What just happened? My middle mouse just like broke. That sucks. I have to like squish it super hard. Okay, anyway, looking for that. This piece right here. Forge Halo Forerunner Wall. Ew, it's actually just crusty like that. That's fucking nasty. What is that? Why? Is that error? Could not find a bit. Oh. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I got a fix for this. I don't know if we'll get the satisfying before and after with it, but I do have the fix. Because I just fixed all of the bitmaps from here earlier. And now if I go and replace them. Where's that? Did we get a before and after? No. Well, that single one got fixed. That one did not, though. I'm refreshing. I don't care. I want to see it. I want the satisfying, beautiful bump maps that don't look crusty and gross. All this talk of baldness and superpowers made me forget about asking to check stream chat. Oh yeah, your new gun project. I forgot. My apologies. Oh. Make a real version of the dig site CE Space Luger. That's kind of cool. Let's see. What's your idea for it? My main course of action will be getting my hands on a Luger, make some custom machine parts to replace the existing ones, so it'd more or less be 100% reversible, except for the maybe electroplating all the parts to look like stainless steel. Other than that, my plan is to dress up the actual Luger with custom parts to make a mini Halo Luger. Another project on my semi-long list of video game and movie firearms to recreate. Just 3D print. Stop posting the fucking AI bald gif of me, okay? I know that you know that I'm looking in here. Stop it. Oh, look at the bump maps. They're so smooth now. They're not crusty and gross anymore. It's fucking beautiful. That's so much better. Holy shit. Everything in here is so much smoother. Oh. Oh. That's so much better. And theoretically, even the tunnels would be better. Not that I really even noticed originally, but... I can't tell a difference, but I know it's smoother, so I feel satisfied. Let's go! And we got pathfinding. Where's that fucking grunt, dude? Look at him walking around on this map. Oh my god. Rogaine is super toxic to Cathwall. Since I'm not going to need it, I'll never get to know that information. You know, dude, I feel satisfied. I'm going to bake lighting on this map. But in order to bake lighting, I got to shut it down, dude. Because I'm not doing that on stream. So I'm going to jump off for the night. We're almost at 4 hours. Screw it, dude. Time to get this map ready and put a version out onto the test version of Ultimate Forge 2.0. It's that time. Thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate it greatly. I want to get a lot of work done on this, so I'm going to hop out. Seriously, today has been super fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out, doing the dumb shit that you do. I appreciate you. I will be live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central, just like I was today. I am going to hop out of here. Like I'm saying, I'm going to get this map light baked right now. We got pathfinding. We got everything fixed. Literally, it's just a matter of fixing the pond puddles and stuff. Easy peasy, dude. Easy. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for an incredible stream. Thank you to all the generous membership gifters. Thank you to all the generous super chatters and tippers. Thank you guys just for being here and hanging out in the chat. I appreciate y'all very much. Light map ultra, please. That's the plan. Final light map I will be doing. It's honestly not even that. It doesn't even take that long on this map. It's really not that bad. But I will see you guys tomorrow. If you're in the Discord, there will be an update to the test version by tomorrow morning. So keep your eyes peeled if you want to get like the up-to-date one with working AI and everything. That said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. I will see y'all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Thank you again for an incredible stream. I'll see you then. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And goodbye. Goodbye. It's crazy that modded gamer is so bald, actually. He's just like so painfully bald. It's actually... it just boggles my mind that he's able